So again, there's varying degrees of genius and there's varying degrees of nutter. But I think you have to be in our industry, you have to be slightly on the borderline of obsessed and crazy.
The Notebook, you never heard of it?
It's a very hateful movie.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
The Notebook.
I need to go back. But no, big man, I'm not singing Anxiety out loud is brazy.
Bro, singing Britney Spears Toxic is crazy to me, but it's a hit.
Yeah.
Like, you see with T-shirt, I said, that's our guy.
Nah, thank you.
I said, raw. A director from London did that for the Migos. Because that video was just cold in general.
Right, not only that, but the first album, Culture,
God.
there was I don't know how many videos. There was about 6, 7 videos, 7, 8 videos. I did every single video apart from one.
Are you challenging me? You wanna go, bro?
I won't lie, I'll lose. It's been a long time.
What's happening, people? Another Monday morning. You know the drill. I don't have to do that, but we enjoy doing it these days. You're at the lift and your manager's making noise. Just say to him, do you know that there's a trend going around of 47-year-olds saying that they're 47 without children and they're celebrating it as if it's an achievement. Some people don't want kids, but if your goal is to have kids before 47 is sensible, because you see when they're 2 and you're chasing them around at 49, your back is hurting you. You know, have them in good time. In good time, you should be having them. We're gonna start things off. We're gonna break the ice first.
Just break the ice.
We're gonna break the ice. We're gonna judge you. Have you been judged before?
What do you mean by judge?
We're gonna judge you. I'll tell you how we're gonna judge you. But
He looks worried.
Okay.
Have you been judged before and been like, right, you judged me and that was totally wrong?
Oh yeah, all the time.
What's the biggest judgment you've received? And you'd be like, rah, you didn't even shake my hand yet.
The biggest misconception, maybe. The biggest misconception is probably that I would be very like stiff. Pause. Oh, sorry, I didn't use the pause, please. Okay, yeah.
It's fine.
It's like, he still protects yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in case, innit? But yeah, that's what I hear the most, is that they don't think I'm gonna be like silly or personable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like stiff as in like dance moves.
Oh no, no.
Thank you for calling it a beard. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's getting there still.
Good one. Good one. You got me.
I might got an Abe Lincoln still.
Yes. That's a new name. Abe Lincoln.
Call him Abe Lincoln.
I don't have a pen.
I play.
Oh, is it over there? I'll go grab one. That's fine.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love when another bearded man is with me.
So I'm gonna tell you, we're about to judge you, yeah? And I'm gonna tell you on what basis we're gonna judge you. This week, I've got top 5 things you like to spend your money on for women.
Okay.
So what you need to do is write the 5 things you like spending your money on for women.
Okay.
And it's their job to guess what they think you're gonna write down. So they're gonna judge you, and then you're gonna say either how correct they are or how wrong they are.
Okay.
You
Just
understand?
to clarify, top 5 things that I like buying for women, or top
Yes.
5 things that I have bought for women.
That you like to buy for women.
I enjoy it, not necessarily what she. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
I wouldn't mind that top 5 later though.
Yeah.
That would be fun. But yeah.
And they're gonna judge you.
Top 5 things that I like buying for women.
Yeah,
Alright,
it doesn't have
cool.
to be in chronological order. You can do it
yeah.
however you want, and then you can ignore me for the next 45 seconds. I'm just going to rap to the audience right
Nah,
quick.
do your thing, man.
Not lyrically, just figuratively, but that's numbers, so maybe in lyrics still. All right, boom, what's happening, people? You know the target. We're aiming for 150,000 subscribers ASAP. At the moment of recording this, we're closing in on 127,000. So maybe, you know, there's only a little bit more work to do, but as of now, there's still work to do. So make sure if this is your first time to click subscribe, and at bare minimum, if this is your second or third time, or however many of time, click like. If you're listening on audio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, shout out you, or wherever you get your podcasts. We dropped hella episodes recently, man. We got vlogs in LA, vlogs for Burner Boy. Shout out to the members and shout out Co-op Live. There's always extra content going out. Dean Forbes episode and a Just Busy episode of some of the more recent ones. Make sure you check those out if you haven't. Also, there's new membership tiers coming. We told you on a couple live streams ago that there's going to be new membership tiers coming. It's mine and Dennis's birthday. So to celebrate our birthdays, we're going to make memberships a little bit more accessible. That doesn't mean it's free. There's still a price to pay to get some perks that some of the members already get. So there's going to be weekly episodes as usual, competitions as usual, but I want to give more people access to memberships and Discord, especially if you're a university, student type person, because we know we've got that younger audience that tune into us every single week. And there is a target. If we get 2,000 members, we'll release extra episodes, and we'll tell you what that will be. It's going to be with some special guests, and it will tell you what that will be. So I'm not going to tell you how far off 2,000 we are, but once we reach 2,000 members, we'll do some extra special content for you guys, and that will be available to everyone. So yeah, make sure you get your subscriptions in. How you guys doing? You got your top fives?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right, then. Good timing. All right.
I'm done.
Daps.
Yeah.
What if you got at number 5?
But in no order, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Do you have any sponsors of any like food delivery services?
No, not right now.
Alright, cool. Just in case I said the wrong one and you lot.
No, you're good.
Damn. Already, I know I've not got that on the list.
Impromptu Uber Eats.
It's a good one.
That's
I
a
said
very
dinner.
good
Good one.
Impromptu
No,
Uber
that
Eats.
does not count.
How?
That does, because dinner's like a dinner date. This is
Yeah,
something
but that's
very
not
specific.
Impromptu. This is impromptu where
You're not even there with her.
no, I'm not even there with her.
See?
And then
Oh,
But I'm
That's-
just talking about
that's
food,
cold.
though.
Yours doesn't
like,
count.
She might have said something. And I know, you know what? I know she's busy or she's hungry or she's sick.
Yes,
Let me just.
That's
good one.
cold.
It's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've done it before as well.
Goodness
For my wife.
me.
She was
Tough
in Dubai.
parents.
I ordered her food from London.
Yeah.
To Dubai, you know? Oh, that's
Not
cold.
that they put it on the plane.
Yeah, obviously.
He's trying to stretch dinner into it. Like,
It's food, isn't it? Did
Nah,
you want
it's
dinner,
different,
though?
It's different. Impromptu Uber Eats is. I'm not present.
very specific.
It's very different.
very
Yeah.
Very different.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool,
Don't
cool.
worry about it.
Close though.
What did you guys? How does it work? Do it say it
We'll
now?
go for your 5
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see
yeah,
what
yeah,
you
we'll
match.
go
So
for
what have you got at number 4?
Emergency help / emergency funds.
Oh,
I thought about that.
Like car broke down or
no help.
yeah, like speeding
Damsel in
ticket.
distress.
I don't like it, but it's you. But I don't.
Why don't you
He's
like
a
it?
money man.
Yeah,
He's a money
me?
man.
Her
Yeah.
No,
car
not really.
broke down.
Don't say you're not a money man.
No, I'm not.
Her car broke down, and you paid for AA to come out. It's nice,
What's wrong with it?
very nice. Is it your wife?
Everything I'm talking about is not random people, by the way.
Okay.
It's just happened to somebody he's happened to see. You know, that's
Damsel-
not bad
Damsel
though.
in distress. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
it's-
shining
yeah,
down
it's
my
like a
Well, you wouldn't do that.
If it's not my wife, I would have never.
Really?
Like,
So
I'm-
a girl
I'm-
you were dating, like your girlfriend before she was your wife. Of course you would have. Your
Yeah,
girlfriend
yeah,
is
you
broken
would.
down. You leave her stranded in.
I wouldn't leave her
Azkaban.
stranded. Nah.
I'll be annoyed she called me.
yeah.
But
Who else she gonna call?
no,
The
but
AA herself.
No, she's your girlfriend, and
I
she
get
needs,
that,
She
but-
got,
oh yeah, no, I hear you. I
she
hear
got
you.
speeding
Girlfriend,
ticket
she'll call
or
you.
something like that, or
Got a
whatever.
speeding ticket.
I don't know. She's got points on her thing, and it's
Now,
cost like
now
400 or
I'm
something,
an
or-
enabler.
Yeah.
Who else she meant to call?
She got a speeding ticket. If I pay for it, she's gonna do this again.
Why?
A speeding
Why
ticket
wouldn't
is
she?
a bit
'Cause
wild. though.
Mind you,
I don't like doing that.
I don't even recall where someone actually asked me for this. I just
Yeah,
did it
yeah.
out of.
Yeah.
But if I know that you're going through something right now and your funds aren't like that,
Right.
and I'm okay right now,
Okay, yeah. If they
and
don't
you're
have
and you're
it,
and you're dating her,
That's on. It's
Yeah.
that's
It's,
kind of my responsibility.
it's not. It's
No,
all
kind of.
understandable.
he
It's all,
said kind of.
Kind
No,
of.
I get kind of.
Yeah,
is.
kind of.
No, I
Yeah.
get if she doesn't have it,
Yeah,
yes.
she doesn't.
Yeah.
If
If
she
she
doesn't,
doesn't have it,
if she
that's the
doesn't,
key.
She doesn't, and I do.
That's the key.
so why was you moving wild if you knew you
Why
ain't
was you
had it?
speeding?
Pardon?
Why was you speeding?
No,
you
but
ain't
okay,
had
forget the speeding, but car breaking down.
No,
Because that
of
was the
course,
first
of
one.
course, of course.
That
I
was
get
the
it.
first
That's
one.
that.
Either way, I'm
that's-
just giving examples.
I
Of
had
Yeah.
Speeding, I'm sending you
Yeah.
to that 3-hour course.
No, you
So-
could
Yeah, you
definitely do a speed awareness course, but you still have to pay a fine.
You still have to pay a fine.
Yeah, pay a fine.
You or her?
No,
No, as in like there's a fine that has to
There's
be
a fine
paid.
Yeah,
that's-
the fine has to be paid. But
she
that's
doesn't
If
have
she
it,
can't afford it,
then I'll
for
pay it. Yeah.
Yeah.
told you to speed. Because the street tells you where
no,
the
for
camera
sure,
is.
for sure.
Yeah,
Things
yeah,
happen,
told
things
you.
happen,
It's
things
irresponsible
happen.
for sure.
Who told you to keep doing 82? He's asking me. So did you guys get anything close to that?
No.
No.
But anything in your whole file, nothing close to that.
They're
Okay.
misjudging you.
Wow.
No one asked me about close, bro. Dinner was
Okay.
close enough.
What you got? What you
It
got at
was.
3?
Maintenance.
Like their hair and makeup, nails. And
Yeah.
that. Okay. Guys?
Why didn't I think about that?
I said like spa and that, but I didn't really have anything.
Kind of
like
close,
that.
kind of not.
Nothing close. They're
You
misjudging
lot taking me for. Anyway, let's see at the
Number
end of the
two.
day.
I think we rated
Flowers.
these, Why? Yes.
You got flowers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exact flowers.
Yeah, you got flowers. You got flowers.
Exact flowers.
You got flowers.
You're
Exact.
leaving him hanging. Look, he's
Oh,
too
sorry,
excited.
my bad,
Too
my bad,
excited.
my bad.
Too excited.
Flowers.
No flowers.
No flowers.
No
We need
flowers.
to
I
look at
want
your
to see his list, you know.
My list is.
He thinks Sam.
Do you know what
Dangote.
it is? Yeah, there's. I couldn't think, so I separated. Anyway,
thinks
when we
Sam.
get to me,
Okay.
number.
Trust me.
Number one, he
Do
got
you,
it.
wait.
Number
In
one,
fact,
number one,
in
he got it
fact,
already.
do you flowers? Let's talk about flowers.
Let's talk about it.
What flowers do you have a set flower? Do you have a go-to flower?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I think they're the most stupid.
Oh
thing
yeah,
of
that's
all
why I
time.
was going with
Horrible.
this. That's why I didn't
I
want to
think-
rush off
I
flowers.
think so too.
I think they're
Horrible.
so stupid.
It's what it does
But-
for them, right?
Exactly. But
Horrible.
I'm sure like things that the person I'm dating thinks is.
Yeah.
However, though,
Stupid.
have you ever been given flowers?
What it feels nice.
Not a bouquet, but I've had a room decorated with flowers.
Oh,
it nice?
that's nice.
The whole thought of it was lovely and nice.
Good
and,
answer.
and I really appreciated it because I knew that the effort but it looked lovely.
Yeah.
But flowers to me.
Wait. Did she decorate the room herself, or was hired hotel staff?
I believe she did it herself.
Okay, good.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
That's
that's a lot.
No, but it's really nice.
Yeah,
That
that's
is amazing.
that's
It's
really nice.
It's really nice.
That's
I'm
very nice.
paying somebody to do that. I'm not doing that.
But I liked it because I like personal stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not because flowers is like my thing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh wow, tulips.
Yeah, but when you get flowers, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Do you think you feel as
Obviously
good
you
as
do.
them, or like you still ain't understood their true feelings towards flowers? Like, wow, did you like it that much?
I probably don't feel as good as them, but I do feel good in the sense of it's not a normal thing to give a man flowers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Do you
it's more
remember
of a
why
sense.
you was given flowers?
It might have been Valentine's Day
Ooh, Paddy.
Or-
On Valentine's, yeah?
or
Oh, she loves you.
Wow.
yeah. But I think like
Yeah,
the
she
only
loves
reason
you.
I think it was more to do with we've discussed it before, and then obviously she's just like, well,
Back of
He
that.
complained.
I didn't complain, but she's heard that we said, "Where's our flowers?"
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
She got me
nice.
Maybe
flowers.
more men should receive flowers.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
infinity flowers once.
Oh, the ones that last
Don't
forever.
I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Why?
I hear you.
I think I don't even have to look after it.
You couldn't do that to her.
Like, I couldn't. Because
Couldn't.
that means I should never buy you flower
Yep,
again because
yep.
you've got infinity
Yeah.
flowers. So
Flowers.
now
Yeah, one and
will
done.
you
You
never
said
buy
this a
me again?
one-off,
I hear
nigga.
You know?
hear
Had a word.
But overall, I think they're just, I don't know, but if you like it, you like it, right? It doesn't,
Yeah.
what it was, I had to come to terms with it and I realized it actually doesn't bother me.
Yes.
So if it doesn't bother me
Yeah.
and it's not against my principles,
That's maturity.
then and you like it
That's
that much,
maturity.
this little thing make you happy. Don't worry, I'll buy flowers if you like.
Yeah. That's
but-
maturity.
But Valentine's is a horrible period, as in like, because the amount of different flower delivery services I've signed up to that are battling for my attention on email around that time.
Oh
is
yeah.
horrible.
Your
like,
junk is full.
it's full. It's
Are you a Valentine's guy?
not really. Like I'm not
by choice.
Yeah, I'm not a
choice.
romantic. I'm not a hopeless romantic. I think romance is a myth. Like, I haven't really dove into it before. It's a myth. There's no such thing as romance. Like, no one's romantic. Or black people aren't, at least, anyway.
Whoa.
Speak for yourself.
That's a very
Speak for
broad.
yourself.
Start from him to every one of y'all.
That's a very broad.
We aren't romantic.
Hey, yo, which
for
camera's
yourself.
mine?
Listen,
This one there.
silver lens.
The views of 90s babies.
No.
Fred. The views of 90s babies are not necessarily the views of the guests participating in this podcast.
If man want to go romance for romance, go talk to the Italians. You'll see how romantic we
You
are.
can't say
like,
the black people are romantic. That's a very
we're
blanket
not. We're not.
Who's not?
Wait.
not.
I want to get into that, but let me just
will.
continue.
Yeah.
He
Let's
wants
do-
the
let's do.
second point. Go on,
I
tell
wanna
number
know, I
one.
wanna
Yeah, he got it already.
Go ahead.
Yeah, dinner date.
Oh my God.
Got it already.
Yeah, so it is two separate things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
separate things.
Fair enough.
yeah,
I
yeah.
accept that.
Separate things.
I accept that.
Cool, dinner date. So let's see how they misjudged you.
I
yeah.
completely.
We'll
Let
start-
me start
he got
because
zero.
I didn't get anything.
You got zero.
Oh,
Let
you
me
didn't
see.
get any?
Didn't get anything.
Oh,
Should we turn it around and show the camera or what?
No. Anyway, I've put in 5. I put clothes because I couldn't think of anything else.
Okay.
And then in 4, I put experiences / theatre trips, like cinema dates. That's what I thought maybe you like to do. Then I put shoes. Then I put bags, because I was thinking fashion, like, you know. And then I put flights and holidays.
You know what? He's not that wrong, man. And
Thank you.
no, he's not that wrong. You're wrong on shoes and bags.
Okay.
And maybe clothing is not up there as well. But I
So
would say
2. So 2 out of the 5.
yeah, but I do like traveling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that one's up. Yeah, you're right about that one. I
Thank
do
you.
like traveling.
Yeah.
And what's the
I'll
other
take
one?
that. Experiences, so like theatre trips.
But I'll do that when I'm traveling, not in my
Yeah.
So if I
hear
go
that.
traveling, then I'll go to the pyramid Aztec thing and do what you know what I mean.
Okay, cool.
You're not.
Okay.
The ones I didn't get, it was fragrance. I thought maybe you might be like fragrance, like.
You don't know me better than me. This is weird. You lot are like algorithm.
Yeah.
You know me better than me. I forgot about that one.
I put bag as well.
Nah.
You know, you're around rappers, innit? So
Nah, I'm not around rappers though.
I know, but you know,
Yeah, no,
you've been.
I stay in the house.
But then I put holiday.
Yeah, I
spa
forgot about
and
holiday.
Holiday was.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Flights and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably change emergency help funds to holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Women would prefer that as well.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'll change that. That's a lie.
You put out the bat signal, though.
That's a lie.
You put out the bat signal still.
Nah, but like I said, it's not. But what's crazy?
My car's up for service.
But what's crazy is that I don't think I've done it when you've asked. If it's asked, I don't think I've done it.
Okay.
Okay,
It's kind of
crazy,
like
yeah.
somebody told you. And
But
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna handle it if I'm feel like that, and
Yeah,
I know you're in
yeah.
a
And
spot.
I'm not a mook.
But if I
about
feel like
you
you're kind of
calling
like
me to-
leech and
Yeah,
I've never done it like that.
Then you have to check what's my name saved as in your phone book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling me. What's going on there?
Car repair guy.
You know? Let me get the book.
Well, we tried.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. That is
We
actually
tried.
jokes.
Wow.
Well
That
done.
game.
To be judged.
You guys weren't that wrong.
Not too
You
bad.
guys weren't that wrong.
Not too bad at all. Yeah, I mean romance, because we're there before we like go too
Yeah.
far. Romance. So who do you think is the most romantic then? When you've seen gestures.
Italians, man. It's not in our lingo either. You ever spoke romantically? No.
I have.
Yeah.
I think I'm really romantic. Like I write really nice cards. I'm really good at writing cards.
I love cards.
Oh, bro.
That's why I asked for
I
it.
get
Every
into my
birthday I ask for it.
bag.
Really?
Every birthday I ask for
That
handwritten
ain't
cards.
romantic. It's thoughtful.
Okay.
What's romance then?
But what
Yeah,
if
yeah,
the,
yeah.
That's why I'm
okay.
telling
No.
you, it's a myth.
No, but what if the words in the card are romantic? Then
Yeah.
it's romantic.
That I love yous, you mean the world
Anyone
to
can
me.
do that. So is everyone just
Yeah, sure.
automatically
That's a romantic act.
It's
Nah,
a
man,
romantic
there's got to be a baseline of like I could write the same words as I love you and.
But did you mean it?
That's more
Did you mean it?
poetry. It's not romantic. It's just
did you mean
poetry. Oh, well, but to my wife, I mean it, and I
Yeah.
don't really be writing letters and cards. It's not something.
Yeah.
Like,
Concluded.
what?
We can't convince you.
It's
Because
impossible.
If
It's-
you don't
it's-
believe in that these things are romantic.
Yeah,
Correct,
that's
yeah.
Because
So in
we
the
feel
first
like
place.
that's romantic.
That's
but you
romantic.
don't think it is.
Yeah.
Or,
By the way, I don't think that's very romantic. But
No,
it's a romantic.
Yeah,
But he
it's
said
right,
baseline,
yeah.
and I
It's a-
think
yeah,
that's what we're
baseline,
talking
yeah,
about.
And if that's the baseline, the bar is low. So romance should be the upper echelon of loving acts.
There's levels.
Then
levels.
it's poor.
When Dami filled the pool
Yeah,
with roses
that was my
for
first
India,
example that I thought that's very romantic.
is that romantic or not?
Dammy from Love Island, when he had his to surprise his missus, they went to Bali? Went to Bali, and there was
rose
a
in the
swimming pool full of like rose petals. I think it said something in the rose
Might have
petals.
said a name or happy birthday.
Regardless,
something
it was
in there.
Sick. I like that.
It was a grand gesture,
like
very
that.
grand.
Performative.
Fair dues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not convincing.
but
It's not convincing.
no, it is performative.
It is, but
100%.
Two things can be true at once.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's performative romance.
Yeah.
because if he did it and we never saw it and she just told us, that
I would
is
still
straight
say it's
romance.
romance,
though.
yeah.
That's straight romance.
I think it should be.
You're saying it was for the gram war.
I'm not gonna do that to him.
Yeah.
Without
But,
saying
like-
it, yeah.
Romantic is like it's a personality trait, and you should exude that every day.
Personality trait.
I think it's
Is
like,
it- or is it
as in like it should be a daily thing rather than one act of romance here, sporadic this tin here and there and there. It should
No,
like for me the Italians it's 24s.
What did they do? Because
I
I don't watch Italian.
I've never dated an Italian,
Yeah.
but I'm just going off the movie. And remember, that's what the girls
Just
do
going
as
off the
well.
movies.
They go off the. We watched Action Men and that growing up.
Yeah,
Man, it's
yeah.
not about. Man, don't know. Some girl introduced us to Notebook at some point, and we was like, oh,
I think you're right about one thing.
go on.
To be a romantic person, as if someone says, "Oh, describe him or her," yes, you have to do it more times than not on a
Yes.
daily or weekly.
Yeah,
basis.
yeah.
But you can do a romantic act.
On
You
a
don't
birthday,
you don't
doesn't
believe in
count.
romance. Well, of course
It doesn't count. It's just a special occasion. You're playing up to the occasion. Like, man,
Yeah, but
man
you-
should do it on random Tuesdays. Show me the random Tuesday. What was that like? Was he romantic on a
Okay.
Tuesday morning?
So
what did
if-
he do?
if on a
What did he
random-
do?
I think I'm following now.
It's
Nah, I think I'm following what you're saying now.
It's a myth.
Really?
Man,
Nah, I think I'm following what you're saying
This
now.
occasion, it's
Basically-
not real.
Yeah, I think I'm following what you're saying now. He's
not real.
saying, I think, that basically, if the occasion calls for it,
Yeah.
then you weren't spurred on to do it.
Yeah.
That you were almost
As in, like, it
twanged.
wasn't in you, basically.
Yeah, you were twanged by the birthday. You were twanged by Valentine's.
Yeah.
But if you're really a romantic person, you know what's Wednesday? Let me.
Yeah. No, I agree with romantic
Yeah.
person.
Right,
Yeah, that's not wrong. No.
But you can have acts of romance. You can do romantic things without being a romantic person.
100%.
You don't have to be a romantic person.
You're even
to
just
do
copying
these things.
as well. Where was your own initiative and your own ideas? Where was your own ideas?
To do what?
Something romantic. What's
Oh,
your
what,
own
like
idea?
something
It's
that-
all what we
Yeah.
just.
But what if
Oh,
she likes that? What if she likes that?
And then
Oh,
even her.
Sorry, I was gonna say that's also a thing because your partner, if your partner likes something and you do what they like,
Yeah.
is that romantic?
It's not everything is romantic. Just because someone does something for you, even that's just mad. Not because someone does something for you, it's romantic. Say like my wife bought me football tickets. That's not romantic.
To who?
To me.
To you. To an ex-man, it could be.
But it's just football tickets.
No, to
It's like,
you.
football isn't romantic.
No, to you.
It might be played romantically, but it's not, bro. That's not romance.
Check this
No
out.
one can
If you-
twang
if
because
you-
if someone tried to twang me,
Yeah.
that's romantic. I'm gonna lose my head.
No,
that's not
Nah,
romantic.
but guess what? Context. Guess what context though?
on.
Let's say his wife was always complaining. Let's say your wife was always complaining about stop watching football all the time and doing this and doing that. And why you watching football for? Go take care of this or take care of that. Watch what? And then one day you come home and she's complaining about watching football and she hides the tickets in your secret meal and and you pull it out and it's
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying
Nah,
to say.
that's romantic.
Cool. So
I'm
then,
saying.
is the
Yeah.
tooth fairy romantic? Because now your mum says, stop eating sweet, your teeth will fall out, Then your teeth fall out, did it under the bed, now there's a pound there. That's not, it's the same kind of concept. It's
Now
just
the
used
context
in
is
a
different, though,
relationship.
isn't it?
Different relationship.
I gave you a different context. That's why
Different
the context is
Yeah.
Different relationship.
Yeah, the
What-
relationship.
different
Otherwise, that's
relationship.
weird.
Ask the Meta AI.
What?
Define romance.
We got what's it called? What's Gemini?
Romance, a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love.
It's a feeling. Romance is a
Interesting.
feeling.
A
It's a
feeling.
myth. Everyone, like, to me, the idea of romance is wrong. Like, singular acts isn't romantic. You need to be like, romance needs to be that, it's got to be more daily than birthdays and Christmas and Valentine's.
I can get you on that.
That's just random
get
acts
you.
of kindness.
I hear some of your points still.
That and buy me tickets is not romantic, trust me. Like, for
I
me,
hear some of your points.
that is not romance.
Yeah, that's fair.
But again, everyone has their own
Yeah.
Yeah.
likes and dislikes and what.
What other things that you said cards is romantic to you? What other things would you consider?
You know what it is? I just feel like as men we go through. I feel like I feel like as men, like the bar is very low for a lot of men. Not saying all men, where we're not used to receiving anything.
Yeah.
Nah,
We're used to being givers, providers, sorting things out. So sometimes it might be the most little thing that basically what I came to a conclusion the other month in a lot of relationships is that men buy stuff for their woman that she can't buy for herself. In some instances, not in some instances.
You came to the conclusion, you say?
No, just based off observation.
Okay.
In some instances,
All right.
or that she wouldn't buy for
Okay.
herself.
Yeah.
And women buy stuff for the man that he wouldn't think to buy for himself. There are certain things I would never think to buy for myself that I was so appreciative of
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that you have arch feet. I bought you these insoles.
Yeah. They think about it a bit
Wow,
more.
I was so-
I'm not gonna give that to all women.
Not all
No,
women.
not all women.
Not
But
all
what I'm trying to
women.
say is that, so to me, that meant a lot to me. It cost £10.
Yeah.
You know? Or, I noticed that you're still using fluoride toothpaste. I bought you this one instead because I would never think that. You really care. You really care about my well-being.
Your pineal gland open.
Yeah. So stuff like that for me is romantic.
Yeah.
To
Right.
me. Nah, you know what? Maybe not romantic, but I guess
Thoughtful.
it's thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Like,
But I like that. Oh, I bought you this bag. I can get it myself, and I'll think to get myself. But those little things there, I'm like, wow, you really care, man.
because we need to increase the bar for romance. The entry point is too low.
Sure.
Most things are just thoughtful or kind. Romance for me is a different ball game. It's different ball game.
Yeah. Fair dues.
Because even our romance decreases over time. When you're courting,
Oh yeah. The romance is
high
high.
level.
and you're
high.
pulling out all the stops,
Yeah.
we've all relaxed and took our shoes off now. We're in the house. Boxes is
But-
2 months past renewal date.
Yeah, but you say that, right? But I'm not really a romantic person by nature. So I have to tell Siri or my apps to remind me.
See?
Because I'm not built like that.
No, but that's good that you even do that.
I'm not built like that. So I'll do stuff like, I know, you're, like someone that you were close to died on this day, whatever years ago. I'll write Siri a week before, like a day before, send so-and-so flowers on this day, whatever. Or even little things that's not romantic, like someone's going through something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember.
Yeah.
I'm not actually, not being callous, but I'm not pressed like that. But I'm pressed about you. And you mean a lot to me. I'll tell Siri, yo, tomorrow make sure you do. So 'cause I'm not a romantic person by nature, so I have to also do.
If you were starring in The Notebook, do you think you'd be a believable character?
I haven't seen the film.
But you know
Don't
what?
watch it, man. It's treacherous, bro.
You know, like
Bro, it's treacherous, bro.
romance film.
Bro, it's hateful. It's a very hateful movie.
It's a hateful movie.
Nah, I don't even know what it is, bro.
The Notebook. You never heard of it?
I'm getting hot again. You have water?
No.
No, the movie, I'm saying the movie's making me feel hot. I'm joking.
I'm too late. I'm here.
Yeah. I could take a water as well. To be
Hey, that's a
fair.
hateful. That's a very hateful movie.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
The Notebook.
I need to go.
Yeah.
Do you want a summary?
Yeah.
Bro, she was wildly in love with her fiance. I think he was a lawyer or a doctor, handsome guy, treated her well, loyal, guy, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mr. Love, I love. Like, cool guy. Bro, I think she went on an escapade somewhere and she ran into her summer fling from whatever years ago.
Oh no.
Eloped and left her fiance.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
And everyone rates in the movie, oh my gosh, she found true love. Bro,
Yeah,
it's
no,
a-
yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
a sick movie.
It's a mad movie.
No, it's sickening.
When women find love, I've noticed that I've seen a couple films where the fiance gets done dirty,
Yeah.
but because the love of
And
her
he's
life
always
was
a nice
found,
guy.
it's always a nice guy.
It's that TV show.
If you watch that, the Crawdad Sings is another like romance heartbreak. It's got some deeper underlying stories, but it's a rough watch as well.
The TV show is a couple, and husband's like a big finance guy. They have one kid together. She's bored in the house, being a housewife now, and then she runs into, and then she starts writing fiction,
Okay.
but it's about her past sex life,
Wow.
including the guy she used to chop.
Wow.
Crazy.
The husband found the readings. Anyway, it turned from fantasy writing to her meeting up with the guy.
Yeah, of course.
But basically, her new life was what she thought she wanted, which was the big house, the kid, the husband, stay at home. But she had no, there was no magic, there was no spark, there was no excitement.
She wanted to go and fuck that
And
guy,
her and husband wasn't really pamming like that,
Yeah.
Bro.
right? But she thought she wanted that.
Yeah.
And then the bad boy that she kept dreaming about, that's who she went back to go and.
And they
circle the
championed
block.
her.
No, I don't know about that one, but Notebook,
Okay.
yeah, but Notebook they were championing about. Yeah, that one was a crazy. Oh, what's it called?
Nah, I've never heard of that.
also,
That's
yeah.
a storyline, boy.
Hurtful.
I've never heard anybody. Every time I've heard The Notebook, it's the most romantic film
it's a
I've
sinister
ever.
movie.
That's horrible.
People have said they cried. Like,
There's
It's
romance
sinister,
in
it's
it,
sinister, it's
but it's
sinister.
rough. It's rough on somebody.
Yeah.
Love is always rough on. There's a part.
It's true. There's a dark side. There is a dark
It's
side.
always rough on somebody. Someone probably loves that girl harder. Jesus. But she.
You see, son. You know,
I haven't
you
even,
think
I
of
haven't,
it.
I haven't even been through it. I can only imagine.
But she picked him. Everyone's not been picked before.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's not been picked.
No, for sure.
It's- and if men look at the amount of times they ain't been picked,
Yeah, we're
it's
used to
rough.
We're hardened.
We're used to it.
We're hardened to it.
We're used to it.
That is a rite of passage.
Well, we're built for hardships.
just
We're built for hardships.
Yeah, we are, man.
I know.
You ever got to the stage? Did you ever think like, rah, is it? What do I need to change? What do I need to change?
I don't feel like that.
Do I have to grow a beard?
Yeah, like maybe I was young. Oh, he's taking you for.
Is it my hairline? What's going on? What do I need to change?
Hairline, bro. I remember the first time I moved to a girl, bro, and she said no. I went home, I laid down, just staring at the walls.
How old were you?
I might have been like, must have been maybe year 10 or something like that.
14.
Like on the road. Obviously, I've moved to girls, but on the
Sure,
road,
yeah.
like, yo, attention right now.
There was a
You
point
got 10 seconds to impress me.
I never knew how to talk to girls.
Until what age?
That was a rough time.
Rough.
Maybe like 18, 19.
Where were you born?
When?
Where?
Like South London.
Okay, you're born here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never knew how to talk to
I
girls.
thought you were born somewhere else maybe.
It was horrible. Like, I don't even know how I learned. I think it was my boy actually. He just, I think we was out in Malaya, yeah, and we was just walking. Every girl would be like, she's on me. I'm like,
I got
Okay, you
pictures like
weren't
that.
clocking.
you didn't even talk to each other. He told me the secret. He was like, I know, but as long as I think like that, I'm all right.
I Reggie does like that all the time. She's on me. I'm like,
on me.
bro, no, she's not.
Do you know what it reminds me of? I heard this saying. It says, "The lion, when the lion goes to hunt, it doesn't even know failure is an option.
Yeah. Just getting in there. Wait,
Has no clue.
His confidence is sky high. I said, oh yeah, is that what it is? Let's go. I'm in the game.
But that built character back in the day, man.
Oh, bro.
That built real character. Now you just digi holler.
I don't
Back
even
then you have
know
to go
what
on
they did.
road,
Talking
you
to
and your boy, hype each other up.
bro.
You know that she's probably gonna say no anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You still go for it.
Bro, that's how I
Get the
met my
number.
wife.
Oh really?
Oh, that's true.
On the road, bro. When I've told people, I remember the funniest thing is like,
You're married?
yeah, we're
What's
all
with you?
married, yeah.
This is very impressive.
Thank you.
Thank
Wow.
you. I like the word impressive. I think I'm gonna
Very
start using
impressive,
it a
man.
bit more. Yeah, I like impressive. But like,
guys.
I remember telling people in the workplace because a lot of the, I'm not gonna say all white people, but I know a lot of white people favor the online dating.
Now, then, or then.
At least back then, or at least the people I was working with.
Right.
So I was like, they were like, oh, how do you meet your wife? I was like, oh yeah, just on the road. Like that's a normal thing for us.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you have to talk on road if you see her once. That's it. And they were like, what? You just went up and spoke to her? I was
Spoke to
like,
her.
yeah. They're like, isn't that a bit weird though? Like, how did you? Do? I was like, you just had to. Innit?
We
She's
grew up
right.
on that still.
Yeah, like that's actually what
They
like
did too.
you moved to her
They
own
did
road.
too.
So,
They just enjoy
Bro, they had a
new
whole
school.
quote, get your coat, love, you're pulled. They came up with it, bro.
get your what?
You know, get your coat, love, you're pulled.
Okay, but they're in a
They
club
were,
or
they, were,
something.
they were outside.
Yeah, but on road is different.
On road is very
You know what I'm
different.
saying?
On road is
Okay.
different.
They'll be out of function.
You mean like on the pavement?
on the pavement.
Okay.
Outside.
Now that you mention it, I've never seen a white person stop another white person on
In the club? Oh my
concrete.
god. Lip
in the
locking.
club. They're lit. What?
Lip locking. They are on it. We naked
Wow.
tonight, bro.
In
Yeah.
that piece of
On
brick and
road
mortar,
is a
changes.
mandem, like is a.
Oh.
You have to be. I
Bro,
think that's a black thing, bro.
it might be,
It's
bro.
fascinating.
Yo,
They might come up with a statement right there.
excuse me, miss.
Yeah.
Like, hey, my size. They didn't have a my size.
Bro.
They didn't say my size.
the builders do, but they'll
The
never
builders,
get
yeah.
They never
And
get
the
through.
thing is, they got a wife at home.
Yeah.
So they don't even mean it.
This is just sparring. This is just, you're right, love.
You know what I mean?
They're mad. They got a wife
Wow.
and kids at home,
that's
and they're
what
just,
they
just
don't
shouting
mean
at
it.
women on the street. Like, it's just part of their sport.
Wow, I've never
On
seen
part
a
of the
white
bro.
person
Never in my
on
life.
movement.
Never in my life.
Yeah. And then we do audacious ones. Stop the car at the red light, block
We're a mess.
Stop, bro.
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
O2 is horrible. After a concert, you're not getting home.
One time I drew through the window when I was a kid. Sign language. Hey, we do. Now that you mention it, wow, you might have to come up with something.
Trust me, bro. On paper, it's not a common thing across
Cultures.
I wonder if that's like the same in like America as well.
What do you mean?
Like the white people there, are they doing? Because like I can only assume that the black people there, are, hey ma, I'm assuming they're doing that, but I can't imagine.
Is it uncouth to them?
Maybe.
They think because the lady in question is walking from A to B. I'm gonna stop your thing. Whereas in a bar,
you're socializing.
We're here to socialize.
Bro, it takes a different level of guts.
So is it uncouth then?
I mean, I can see how it can be.
Like in the gym, for example.
We've had this discussion.
Oh, is it?
And I think
Is that similar?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is. Because you're not here for this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it in this day and age. No way.
No.
No way.
But in the words of my boy, results may vary.
Yes. Indeed.
Results may vary.
Yep.
And depending on who you are, it goes from. It goes from harassment to harassment to dreamy, real quick.
Very, very, bro.
Hey, anyway, Sha.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
Right, but how did you learn how to talk to girls?
Bro.
Oh, you just had it.
Nah, never. Nah, all the siblings probably, and then just your camaraderie of your boys almost forcing you to go. And you know that if you go there and succeed, it's all good. If you go there and not succeed, the bands wasn't really hurtful bands. It was just like
the thing is,
I think it was the fear of just
the practice hours. Because my brother was really smooth with girls, so everyone used to be like, "Bro, your brother's bare smooth. What's wrong with you, bro? Can't talk to girls." And I would just be like, damn, man, how am I going to learn? I should have asked him, to be fair. But, you know, like, he's not really going to give mad game like that. He'd just be like, bro, just go and talk to her. There was one time we was at Tesco and he was like, he saw me look at the girl. He said, you're not going to say anything. I was like, no. So let's keep doing our shopping, bro. We're just here to go and get bagels. You're telling to go speak to a girl. Have I done this before?
oh my God.
I'm going to tell mum.
No prep.
No prep. He said, go talk to her. That's what I like, man. But I think the practice hours is, I don't know how certain men are just advanced. They're just really good with speaking to girls straight away. And I think the practice hours is when man says wingman. There's two. You have to. You have to help me. Because I can't talk to both of them. Distract or wingman. And then you're just learning how to just talk to the girl. That's one point you're thinking, shit. I'm all out of conversation. But he's having a great time. So,
you haven't got a choice.
You know what I mean? Like, you got nothing to say. Listen, they look like they're having fun. And you start talking about them. Run out. But I think that's like the first practice I was like wingman and trying to at least keep the friend from blocking the situation.
Try and open your body language into a group discussion. Just open it up. So like,
you get help from others.
Try and
It's funny when you're talking and you're just thinking, this isn't going well. Like, this is going horribly, but I just got to stay.
I just got in, it just had to be, it's just in and out. Let's get the number as quickly as possible. And then we can just go away.
The longer you talk, you might mess it up. You might say, you might say something dumb. She's thinking there for.
Let's get to texting so I can prep some stuff first. Yeah, I mean, like that conversation, I'll read it, 30 minutes. I'll think about it. You're thinking I haven't seen it for 30 minutes. I've seen it. It's just taking me 30 minutes to construct this.
Scene has ruined everything.
Different versions.
Scene has ruined everything.
Now I can't even, bro.
Jesus.
It took me half an hour to come across as cool.
For me to say, okay.
But everything shifted though.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, just like comms in general, like now, if you don't respond to a message within a certain time frame, that's rude.
It's rude.
Back in the day, it might be the whole day or even tomorrow or something. That wasn't even.
My 5-day pass ran out. I
can't reply. 1-1, 9 p.m. You go to your auntie's phone. You use your auntie's phone. 1-1, 9 p.m. 1-1.
This is over. I got that text.
Whereabouts did you grow up?
Northwest.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in Nice.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
When did you come to the UK?
I left Niger first time when I was 3, but between like 3 and 7, I was back and forth a lot of times.
And you got like 19 siblings.
Yeah, 26.
26.
I'm joking.
Oh, shit.
Bro.
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, 12.
12.
Yeah.
Bloody, yo.
And is it the same mum and dad?
No. That'd
Okay.
be a very busy mum.
Yeah, busy mum, bro.
Nah, a few mothers.
Okay.
The main kids.
Huh?
Are you the main?
We're all the main. What does that mean?
Are you the main like child? Like
I don't know what it means.
Like, as in, are you priority in the family? Like, you know, is your dad there, or is it like, oh, your dad's with
We're
the
all
other
actually very close, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So like, yeah, I don't think there's a priority. Priority child.
I heard you say that you're all doing stuff.
Obviously I'm the
Okay.
yeah, a few. Yeah, a lot of us
Where
have
do
done
you
stuff in
fall?
different ways.
Where do you fall?
I'm in the middle.
Oh, is it? Okay, so like 6.
Yeah, basically.
How did you become the favorite?
Yeah, 6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How did you become the favorite?
No, I'm trying to
Oh, you don't think you're there?
Definitely the
You know who it is though.
Yeah, my brother is I think my brother's the best sibling. OT. Yeah, I think he's the best sibling out of all of us.
Oh, the best sibling, like, as in like to all of you,
The
he's
gold
the best.
standard.
I mean,
to
yeah,
like
I think
your
your dad.
dad.
Like
My dad's favorite child.
Yeah.
My older sister.
I had a feeling it'd be a girl. What does she do to get that?
She's the first girl.
Yeah.
First
girl's
girl.
always an
But she's also like a matriarch figure as well, and just very brilliant. You know, very, very, very sharp.
You ever try to take that spot?
No, I don't need it.
Just like you just have.
I'm not involved.
Yeah.
I'm not involved.
6 is far down the line as well.
I play the
You
back.
can't even-
Yeah.
Well, why do you say your brother's the best sibling then?
He's just a brilliant guy, man. This is a guy that's busy with his career. He's an actor. He's got obligations family wise of his own, but he still takes the time out to not just financially help out when people need it, but also like you have to remember not just the siblings, but the siblings have multiple kids.
Yeah.
That's a lot of nephews and nieces.
He's a cold uncle as well.
Bro, like how can one human take out this much? Like he strategize, he set calendar every month, talk to every single person, and have his own relationship with every single.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's impressive, man.
Yeah.
It's impressive, man.
I would say this to my brother.
And I'm not
I
like
was
that, man. I wish I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
impressive,
me
man.
too.
Very, very impressive. Even if it's 10 minutes,
Yeah.
you just say it and call your niece. 10 minutes, FaceTime.
What is it in
So,
our brain?
I don't know what it is, but why can't I pick up? Why I should? You know what?
Because
I'm
you're a
gonna do
horrible
better.
person.
You're
bro.
gonna try to do better. Let's say that. Let's say we're gonna try to do better.
I'm
You're
gonna
not
try
gonna
to do
do
better.
it.
But yeah, it's very impressive to me.
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah,
It's hard.
How many nieces you got? Nephews?
I've got 4 nephews, 3 nieces. Yeah,
How old are
4
you?
nephews, 3 nieces. The youngest is I think 2, the niece, and then the oldest is 16. The nephews is a bit easier because like they're like my sister's kids, and it's all like one household. Whereas my nieces, there's one in Ghana, there's the older one that's here, and then there's a younger one, but it's like different relationships.
Right.
So it's like
A bit fragmented.
yeah, a bit. So, but with my nephews, I think I'm a bit better. But with my niece, especially the oldest one, I wish I was closer to her. And sometimes I feel like I should just call her just to see what I want. But she's in college now.
Man.
So I'm kind of like,
That awkward joint.
yeah, like.
You know when they even say, "Oh, so what do you want?" You're thinking, "Damn, I don't call you that much."
yeah. It's like,
High school.
yeah, like,
Wow,
what am I gonna say?
we have turned into our uncles.
What am I gonna say?
We
We have turned into our uncles.
have.
We're turning into, it's mad. But I think what helped me is that I like one day I clocked and I'm like, my nephew asked him, am I old? And am I lame or something like? And he's like, nah. And I realized what helps, I guess, is that I work with their heroes.
Yes.
You have to be a cool uncle.
Yeah.
So I think that really saved me a little.
Yeah.
You
what I
even
mean?
if you're not present, they'll be like, he's probably shooting. With
Yeah,
these
I think it
he
helped
might
a
be
little
with
bit.
Jay-Z
It
right
helped,
now.
it helped
Like,
a little bit.
you know the
It
ones.
helped a little bit.
Like,
Helped a little bit, yeah.
yeah, I spoke to my brother about that the other day. I was like, sometimes you need to because we want to be like physically there. I feel like our generation,
Yeah.
we're like, if you're physical, great, but digital isn't that great. So instead,
yeah.
there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
It's just I'm either here or I'm not. But I was like, sometimes you can just call us.
Yep.
Sometimes you can just FaceTime.
Yep.
And that 20 minutes, 15
It means a
minutes,
lot.
perfect.
It means a
'Cause
lot.
my wife's family is great with that. Dad's on the FaceTime.
No, it means a
My
lot.
mum's on the FaceTime. Sister's on the FaceTime every day.
It means
And
a
it's
lot.
mad to me. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Brother.
But I've realized how the kids will always know the mum side because of how present they are.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
if you realize your side isn't as active, you'll just find that just little things that your kids will say, like they'll just be like, "Oh, so when we go to auntie," you're like, "What about your auntie this?" No.
Yeah.
I want auntie that I see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know why it's also important for us to do that more and check in with people? Because when kids turn puberty age, there's some research that suggests that the reason why they start acting out is it might be like a biological caveman day response of, oh, I have now reached puberty, it's time for me to leave this abode, so there's no incestual kini. So, yeah, so by biology it's saying get out of the house. So they stop listening, they start arguing more, but the same thing that a parent can tell their child, if the uncle says it,
completely
or
different.
the aunt says it, or the mum's friend says it, it sounds different. So there's some theory that suggests that the reason why kids start acting out is because their biology tells them get out of the house.
That's interesting.
So you're not around your family. Go start your own family.
Oh wow.
Like the lion leaving the distance, innit? Go and start,
Yeah. So I'm gonna start acting out. I'm gonna start being disruptive. I'm gonna start being, basically biology saying, just don't be around here and mingle.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's what I read somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's important to chime in because if the mum says it, dad says it, it sounds different.
That's true. It's very true.
Yeah.
Because
So,
it's weird that I don't know if it's like my uncle would seem cooler than my dad, even if they did the same things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but the uncle, because he's here and there, he's like, hey, you
Right,
know?
right.
Yeah. Because he's not there through the trenches though.
And
there
he's
for
not
bad
there
sides.
to discipline.
He's not there through the
Discipline
trenches,
takes
bro.
away coolness
Bro,
so
Yeah.
fast.
you
bro.
can't be their brethren if you want to actually like be respected to a degree. Like you can't be
mad.
cool all the time. They just be like that lad, man. You can't come shout at me now. You know what I mean? Like so the uncle that is just there can just cut through and you can be like, oh, uncle's cold, man. It's mad cool. Why don't you be like uncle? It just can't work like that.
They can't.
But you have to be present from early to be that uncle though.
Yeah.
You can't just show up later.
Nah, you can, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, I had some uncles
You
that I
can,
didn't.
it's different.
No, not
bro.
me.
Oh,
I had
for you.
uncles when I didn't know them from age 0 to 14.
Right.
And then from 14, but he was cool though.
It's cool. That's what I'm saying. If you're
was cool.
cool,
He was cool.
it's all right.
Cool.
If uncle
Yeah,
had
yeah,
the
yeah.
right,
Yeah,
I was just about
yeah,
to say, if
yeah.
uncle had
Yo.
a nice whip, you'd just be happy.
Yeah.
Uncle don't have to say a word to you. The
Nothing.
Benz is outside.
Bro, give me £10. Back then, £10 was like,
Oh.
£10.
And they'll let
That's
you
a
sit in the
lot.
Benz.
Yeah, bro.
In the driver's seat.
Leather
and just
seats
stay
with
in
electric
this.
window.
Oh my God.
That's
Gas.
crazy.
What?
Do you know, have you ever thought that like maybe our parents are kind of pissed off that
Why?
you have like a
cool,
flashy
rich
uncle that makes the children just go, uncle, these times I've been fucking working all day.
I put food on
We
this
got
table
wind down and wind
every
up
day.
windows. And you don't appreciate
There must be an element of that still.
Do you know what I mean? Because even let's say just within Mandem, just as a group, and it might be interesting for you as well because of who you're exposed to. You're seeing people at different levels of wealth.
Right.
Within the Mandem, there's people that have more money or they show more money, whatever, and that does make you feel a way. You might not feel upset, but you might at least
You
acknowledge
feel
that.
a way.
A way. I'm not saying you're hating.
Yeah, but a way.
Sometimes you can be hating.
Correct, but a way.
Sometimes, let's be real. Sometimes you'll be like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah.
Shit.
And
but
you might feel a way in a good way.
in a good way,
Like,
like,
you know
oh
what,
right,
it's
I need to
motivated,
go.
yeah.
Right,
I'm gonna go
exactly.
get
But
it.
it makes you feel a way. And
Sure.
I know if it's your parents, let's say they're immigrants, they've come over here, and you've got one uncle that managed to just smash it out of the park. For some reason, early out the doors, he just managed to get the grasp or the grips of like moving here.
We know what he did, but yeah, it's cool.
Maybe he did that. Maybe he
no,
did
it's
that.
cool.
But like, you know, that might be quite annoying to them.
Or
I've never thought of their perspective.
or they grew up in Af,
Yeah.
where it's a real village where my kid is your kid, your
Yeah.
cousin is cousin,
Yeah.
brother is brother.
Yeah,
Like my
yeah,
own
yeah.
cousin called my dad, and this person.
Yeah.
So maybe to them,
It's a
is-
very different.
is-
Yeah.
Well, that's your uncle. That's basically your other dad, basically.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Yeah, they're even happy that he's here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he might be helping them, bro.
Yeah.
Very different.
I was very proud the other day of like, do you think that we've done a good job as children of immigrants? Like, as in like, are our parents happy that they moved here now?
I'd say I think my mum is.
Yeah?
Yeah. With me.
Yeah, okay, cool.
With me.
Cool.
Just thinking myself.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like verbally. My mum expresses her happiness for me and my brothers, and that's good. What we've done, because she's retired now, isn't it? You know, and it's not that, you know, like you might have thought you had to make 10 million for your mum to be able to retire. Yeah. But we did enough that she's able to retire. And that's like, that was a goal.
Yeah.
I would want to do that before actual retirement age. So now she's just looking after a farm and a shop in Nigeria, and she's got a house. So she's chilling. She don't have to come to London and work no more. So she's blessed. So yeah, she's happy she's done it, and she got back there before it was too late. To enjoy back back home. So yeah.
Makes sense.
But there was hard times. We gave her
A run for
three
money.
boys. Yeah, we
Three
gave
boys.
Her, we gave her trouble still, and it was just one mum in it. So even I always
tough.
deep. How did you?
It's tough.
How did you handle this? Like,
So
how
tough,
did you
bro.
not?
It's tough.
How did you, like she's always saying she would have never like dipped us to Nigeria, innit? But like there was times where it was you might have to, mum. Mum, you might have to, you know. It's,
It might be best for us.
you might have to still.
It's funny because you said, sorry, my fault, yeah.
Well, I was just like, because sometimes we're just doing a lot.
Yeah,
Police is coming. We're robbing shops. Helicopters are out. We're doing a lot, mum.
Doing bad gang.
Like,
On top of that, you're getting caught. You know the ones on top of the madness.
I wasn't even the helicopter joint. I shouldn't have even got caught. I could have got away from the helicopter. But my boy,
He's a GTA.
You know, America's Most Wanted. You ain't getting away from the helicopter.
I was away.
Have you seen that video
I
of the two
stopped.
guys running to the shed?
Nah.
There's a helicopter and they ran into the shed.
Yeah.
And they're just in there and everyone's thinking,
We could see you. It was like heat.
Oh, the heat.
Yeah. The heat map was there, bro. Like we could see you, bro.
So
Nah.
you're good.
I could have got away. I stopped running because my boy got tired. But because he was a younger, I was like, I can't leave him to go bin on his own, innit? Or not like bin. But like,
Get back.
So I was like, I was down the street. I was gone.
You're gone.
Helicopter was there, but I think I could have got away.
Eventually.
I think I could have got away.
You got a good heart.
Yeah.
You got a good heart. What I was
That
going to
was
say was,
romantic
you
of
said, are our parents thankful? Are we thankful? I thank God every day my mum left Nigeria.
Really?
Interesting. You have the perspective though, isn't it?
Bro,
Because
if
you
you-
actually was born there.
Yeah, but I don't remember it like that. I remember bits and pieces. But now when I go back, the average person there is not living nice.
Yeah.
So if you roll the dice and say,
tough
do
out
you
there.
want to be the average Nigerian born in Nigeria? Life is hard, man.
Yeah.
And for them to come here, scrap what they scrap together, and then come here, bro.
Crazy.
Our opportunities,
Just vast.
Yeah.
free education, free healthcare,
Yeah.
TFL.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah. seeing where we are in life in general, like podcast, directing and all of that stuff is like, I couldn't have imagined that if I had been born and raised in Ghana.
How?
You know what I mean?
It's tough,
Like
bro.
it would have completely
But it
different.
had to be music. It's like almost the only way out.
That we see anyway, yeah.
Or-
Or education, like proper going to like, but even then they end up going abroad to learn, then go back home. So it would be interesting to meet somebody that was born, raised, educated, everything in that country, success. That isn't like oil tycoon.
Yeah.
Like,
Or their dad or mum wasn't
rich
somebody.
parents.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Like,
Very rare.
Ground
Yeah, it's
up.
tough.
Well, it's rare here, let alone there.
It's rare here, yeah.
Let alone there.
Yeah.
There's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man. So yeah.
In this country, so how many of your siblings did you actually grow up with in the same home?
In the same home, it was just me in the home with my mum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had siblings that lived 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away.
Right.
So it was almost not the same exact home, but I'm there on weekends, they're there on weekends.
So your dad only got you out of your mum.
Wow.
Ooh, that sounds crazy.
Is that brazy?
Right.
I know the
I
question,
know what you
but
mean. I
yeah,
know what you mean.
yeah.
But because he said rather, I realised, oh yeah, actually that sounds
How's a better way?
So, how many kids do your mum and dad have together? Is a better way to phrase it.
hilarious, bro.
Oh my God, how we get here?
Man said your dad only got you out of your mouth.
No, you're a good son in that, innit?
Yo,
Do you
That's
have,
brilliant.
That's funny.
bar.
do you have siblings from your mum?
I do, but different dad.
Okay.
She has the older.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's a better way to answer it. though.
Yeah, but you didn't ask it like that.
Yeah. It's more of how
Yeah,
you
you said
answer
like it was breeding animals.
He said, right.
You know what? We got some hogs back here. We got a real stallion back here. My mirror being with the stallion get 2 horses out here. God damn it. Like you're breeding fucking cattle, bro. Yeah.
That's funny, man.
That's funny.
How many did your mum push out from your dad?
That's how the question came to me.
He said, rah.
Don't talk about my mum like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear it still.
But so then you was in the house in the UK
Yeah.
with just you and your mum.
Yeah, he was in age. Yeah,
Okay.
he's older, yeah.
Okay.
You have tall ceilings.
I was gonna answer about the G
Well,
pool.
now or then?
No, like then.
No, of course not. Just normal accounts of like that.
When did you start realizing I'm tall? Was it always?
I've always been tall. I was born
Always.
tall, I think. I've seen. I'll show you a picture right now. I've got pictures from my 4-year-old birthday. I'm like, nah, man, I got the numbers wrong.
I wasn't 4.
Bro, I'm a big. I couldn't. I'll show you right now, bro. I was tall.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, did they make 7 or something? Or bro.
It's how they got you here.
Yeah, yeah. Remix the
Yeah,
birthday.
asking too many questions. You're far.
It's crazy. You shot it. Kids eat free. I'm 8.
You're messing up the pattern. Man's at home office making noise.
Quiet, bro.
Keep quiet.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I was always tall.
And then you went into ball, playing basketball.
Yeah. I started playing ball when I was like 10 here.
Did you see it as a path?
Yeah, I thought I was going to the league.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was league.
Even back then?
No, I was. It was a fact I was league. In my head.
wow.
No, in my head.
Okay.
You was actually good, or it's like you didn't make it because there's no like real NBA route from here.
I played ball in America. In college. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did well when I was playing here before I left. I didn't do too well in America. Yeah, I didn't.
I feel like Ovi said the same thing, innit?
I didn't live up to my potential, and I don't think it was physical ability. I think it was all mindset.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have the mindset back then.
What was the mindset you had?
Passive.
What, just kind of train?
It was passive, and it was not attack mode, and it wasn't arrogant enough. And I think the best players are coachable but arrogant.
Yeah.
They have enough coachability where they can listen to the coach and implement the
So you was just
skills,
acting like-
assets, but then they have enough arrogance where it's like, yo, suck my, like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot the shit anyway. You know what I mean?
You was
And I
acting
don't
like you
care.
was happy to play on the bench.
Yeah, I'm just happy just to, basically, there was this, I don't know, I just held my college coach in such high esteem of, I don't know what it was, maybe he's got my education dangling in his hand because I'm on scholarship. And it's a team, and I'm in America, and I can't go back to I'm not going back to Graham Park. I'm just, just do what, it makes sense and just fit in and, but the best players will literally, but again, I feel like the best players put in the practice.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, in the darkness, they do their 10,000 hours by themselves, where the arrogance isn't out of arrogance. The arrogance is out of, I've done the work.
Yeah.
So the arrogance is out of, oh, you said that's not my role to shoot that.
I'll show
I
you.
hear you. I'm gonna shoot this anyway because I've shot it 10,000 times already by myself, and I'm willing to make everyone run. That's the level of arrogance you need to make it.
Right, because do suicides.
Yeah,
if you don't-
because now your teammates are, man, bitch ass nigga, fuck you, nigga. Oh, come on, man. And you're going through all that, but you need a level of arrogance of, I'm ready to make everyone run or scrap.
Yeah.
But that takes a certain level of, you have to be a bit, you know what I mean? Different. It's not just get along with it. No, it's not get along with it. It's, I'm him.
It's so different in America because they would hate that type of player over here in the UK.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Football, that's the one I know of mainly.
But has he done his hours though? You can't hate him if he's
Bro,
doing
man
his
is
hours, bro.
14. What hours? You know, like that. Like
No,
they will
that's-
hate to see a young player coming up with arrogance. It's like, how?
Yeah.
What?
I feel like America's way more like,
Americans want that.
they've seen so many examples of somebody
Yeah,
going against the
yeah.
grain and making it. They'll be like, he might be one of them ones still.
Yeah.
Whereas here, they'll be like, follow the rules, stay in line. That's how you become Owen. That's how you become like they'll like, you know what I mean?
Nah, there too. Maybe I'm making it sound very unruly. It's not unruly where you're arrogant.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
like
yeah.
unruly arrogance.
Yeah, we
But
get it.
it's like
Attitude problem, I hear that a lot here. I'm not even into sports, but I'll hear someone's got attitude problem. In the
Lewis
States,
Hamilton's got attitude problem as well, isn't it?
bro.
Does he?
That's what they
or,
said.
or are they saying he does?
Yes,
That's what they
they'll-
said.
They'll say
Yeah.
Because,
they'll
because
say
sometimes you put a lot of melanated people in non-melanated environments, and their achievements and their confidence makes you feel a certain way. So is Lewis Hamilton arrogant, or is he the guy?
He is the guy. Yeah, you feel
You're the
away.
guy.
Even if
you're
he's
the guy.
arrogant, he's the guy.
He's the guy, bro.
Like, there's
He's
nothing
Lewis.
wrong
He's
with
the
being.
guy.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Bro,
some people should be allowed to
Bro,
be
I'm sorry.
arrogant.
I'm sorry. Let's just stop this. He's so the guy because he ain't meant to be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
But wait.
Crazy.
It's even matter.
Is he more of a guy than Schumacher?
He ain't meant to be there, bro. His path is different.
For sure.
His
For
path
sure.
is different.
For him to make it, he had to be
For sure.
the extreme.
No, he
guy.
was extreme. His dad suffered and
His dad is the guy too.
his dad's the
Yep.
guy. His dad.
It took
and
a
don't-
lot.
But that environment didn't have the resources
No.
or the know-how. You're living in council flat in ends, bro. Like
Where did he grow up?
Oh, I
don't
can't
know.
even remember. But
somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere.
But now
I
if you
don't
tell me
describe it.
Sussex,
No,
it's like,
not saying he was on the block.
No,
or
no,
nothing.
no,
Like,
no,
cool.
He
Where
was
did
on
man
the
grow
block,
up?
but
No, not
he
saying
was
it was that.
came
working
from-
class
working
family.
class
Yeah,
family.
working
But when I
Like his
say
dad
that,
had to work
his
and be a
demo-
mechanic and
his
do this.
demographic isn't meant to make it.
At
Period.
all.
Period.
The fact that
White
there's
or black.
nobody even there to like right now.
Even
we're
if he was
looking-
white, he ain't meant to make it.
Yeah, it's tough.
yeah.
It's tough.
It's
It's
tough
tough.
enough.
It's tough to. It's tough to.
I get it's like a football is a working man's sport. Rugby's more of a gentleman's sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
F1 is that like a
That's straight
privilege.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight money.
You need
Affluent
money to
sport.
be in that.
That's
100%.
You need
From-
money,
from young.
sponsors, or your dad is this, or like Max Verstappen, example, his dad was racing before, and there's money there. Like there's everybody has some sort of money attached to them. If they don't, they have
it's
issues.
mad, bro. It's mad.
Like,
When I watched that, it's long to get into. We should do an intro and
yeah.
talk about some other
Now
stuff.
he's baby show. My name is Temi Alchemy,
Oh, I'm Fred Santana.
and we got a shoot in the house.
Yeah. Two
Hopeless
shooters.
romantic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
his proposal was romantic for sure.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if she was looking or not,
Doesn't
but
matter. It was your match.
nigga overseas, underseas, or God him and him God. It's my nigga VP in the cut. That's a scary sight.
Yo.
We've got a very, very talented, I would say multifaceted. Somebody that is an entrepreneur, someone that's directed for the best of them, the best of them. You know what I'm saying? I would actually say put out some of the best videos that I've seen, like especially within hip hop.
Thank you.
And fucking Tool, bro. Oh my days,
Very.
bro.
Yeah.
You got out of the cab, I was like,
I definitely won the gene lottery.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got Flex, got DAPS,
Yeah,
man.
man. Welcome, man.
Welcome.
Yeah, I remember the first time I think I saw you in person was at, I think it was the GRM gala. And I didn't know it was you.
But the drip.
The drip. And I was like,
What year was
these
it?
guys-
Was it the one year I did the elevator Bellman, or the year I did
Bellman.
Sister Act?
Sister Act.
That brown joint.
The Sister Act joint.
They was clowning you online.
Yeah.
Sure, I like that.
Yeah. I thought it looked cool anyway.
Yeah, I
but
thought it
yeah.
looked cool as well.
But yeah,
It was
like,
ballsy,
when
it
I
was
was
ballsy.
like, this guy's tall. Like, who the hell is
Well, you
that?
call it Sister Act. It was like
No, I didn't call it that.
Sphinx.
I seen it on
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah.
I seen it on Twitter. So, so since then I called it that. I thought it was hilarious.
It was a brown joint, not black in it, but like.
Yeah.
No, that was the first time I was like, this guy's tall, bro. But then turned around, I was like, oh, that's Flex. Okay, cool. This guy's tall. Like,
Yeah.
So what was your angle with that drip? You wanted to be an elevator bellman?
No. That was the year before I did some like Bellman. No, by the way, these are all jokes, by the way.
Oh,
yeah, the things.
You can't fight the internet, you know.
You can't, man. Just
Join
run with
in.
it
Just
sometimes.
join in.
Yeah.
What was your direction with that drip? Like,
The brown one.
yeah, what inspired that one?
Do you know what? I saw it on there's a designer in Lagos, Ugo Monye, and he makes these like outlandish outfits for not red carpet. What do you call it? Catwalk.
Right.
So I see a lot of his his designs, and they just look like, I don't know, African royalty meets Arabia meets just arrogance.
Yeah.
And I saw that one, and I'm like, I can't wear this hat with this thing. He's like, bro, just do it. I was like, this is mental. This is actually. But I feel like because I don't live here, I can get away with a lot.
What? Why do you think that?
I feel like I'll get judged slightly less.
Really?
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm not here day to day.
Nah, they had you in the frying pan, man.
Yeah, but not like as bad as someone else would.
Yeah.
If it was so and so, they would have been like, why would he?
But you know what? I also think the way you carry yourself is kind of like, I kind of expect you to do some outlandish shit. You call yourself Flex God, Flex God. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, too late now.
So I expect you to do something.
Do some stuff that's out there.
Yeah, that you want to be noticed. You want people to see you. You're tall. You're wearing this. I think you lean into it.
I think I do.
Yeah.
But I think I've also toned it down. It's not every day I do that.
Yeah.
But red carpet is red carpet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like it's literally called red carpet.
Yeah.
Like, you have to land, innit? Yeah. But it's not like I'm doing that day to day or I'm doing outlandish. That's just red carpet. You know what I mean? Give it a little flavor.
Yeah.
Paparazzi's out. It's good for branding. It's good for the talk.
It is.
Of course.
And them talking crazy is good too, because love and hate is the same thing, man. We're not the same thing, but it's very close to each other. But you having a middle ground opinion doesn't do much.
Yeah.
But if you love me and hate me, all good.
That's all good. You're evoking something.
Yeah, evoke something.
I want to ask something because I don't think there'll be other times to really get into it. But like, you're around certain people. You've been around certain people. Yeah. What do you feel is the balance between like genius and nuthead? You've been around Kanye.
I have.
You've been around. There might be some people that, I don't even know you've been around, but like,
Yeah.
genius and nuthead. Like, how much times have you seen everyone thinks this guy's crazy and he's a genius, or everyone thinks he's a genius and he's just a nuthead, or she's just a nuthead? Do you know what I mean?
I feel like there's varying degrees of genius, and I feel like also the word genius is thrown around way too loosely.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a genius. She's a genius. My God, you made a beat. It's cool, innit? I mean,
And with genius, genius is like, it's like a
Like an
mathematician
NPC, my
genius.
guy.
They were like, do
Yeah.
you get things right every time, or
Yeah.
how many
Like,
beats
what does
were
genius
shit?
really mean?
How many
Yeah,
clothes were shit?
Yeah.
How many songs didn't go platinum?
Right.
Genius, everything's genius.
And I'm not,
did
I don't
well
like
that time.
mentioning
Yeah,
him or like
yeah,
I'm
right.
just in general.
Yeah.
So again, there's varying degrees of genius and there's varying degrees of nutter. But I think you have to be in our industry, you have to be slightly on the borderline of obsessed and crazy to even have that self-determination to make it in the first place. Because the odds are stacked against you. The stats say you will not make it.
Yeah.
You might as well go play scratch cards.
Yeah.
So you have to be slightly off in your head and think, I'm the one.
Yeah.
You have to have that I'm the one-nessism and say, yeah, I'm going to go against the grain. Yeah, I know the math says I'm not going to make it. Yeah, my family said I'm an idiot. My friend said, internet says,
Yeah.
even the self-doubt says, you have to go against the self-doubt in your own head.
Yeah.
So you have to be slightly, not off, but just a bit on the other side of whatever. So it's not necessarily nutter, but you have to have a slight nutterness about you. Slight.
With you being like, obviously you said you didn't make it to the league because you didn't have that mentality. Do you think part of, like, when did you learn that that's the reason you didn't make it? Do you know what I mean?
I figured out probably when I was like 19, 20 that I wasn't going to the league, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay. What happened?
But it was just a lot of injuries.
Okay.
The situation I was in, school-wise, where I was playing, again, I think when you're in the middle of it, you can point and say, it was my coach, it was the injuries, it was the system, it was this, it was that. And now I like to put everything on me.
Yeah.
If it worked well, it's because it was me. If it went wrong, it's because it was me. And I can't point and say it was my coach or injuries or whatever. You just went about that life. That's it. Either are or you're not.
But there is that thing that I think it's Anthony Mackie said, like, success is given.
Yeah.
And there's
I don't agree with
I
it.
think there's a true element to that. There's a gatekeeper in so many places. If that person doesn't let you in or take your CD or watch your video or
Yeah.
I think there's so many people in Hollywood that have talent, but they're homeless.
Yeah, but what does that really mean though?
Because they went over there and someone said no, but they had talent to be. They're moonwalking for 12 hours.
Yeah, but
They got calves.
But what I'm trying to say is that we all need help in every sector, every industry. So I think that's a given when he's saying success is given. It's not given, but it's
Yeah.
everyone needs help.
Someone
Yeah.
needs to
Whether
help
it's
you.
banking or finance or tech or someone let you in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a given. But the way he made it sound was very black and white, like you don't need to be skilled almost. It had a little air of like,
There's a little bit of that sometimes. There's some underskilled people that got given.
There definitely are.
oh no,
but
for
I think,
sure,
granted,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure.
I think it's definitely a case of be prepared for the opportunity sort of
That's
thing.
it.
Even in a 9 to 5.
Oh,
What about-
oh,
I've been
facts.
given. I didn't deserve. Woman gave it to me.
Yeah, but what does that mean though? Because
I wasn't.
Did
I know I
you-
wasn't trying.
yeah, but did you deserve it from just the universe and how the dice rolled? Because, for example, I've lost jobs that I should have won, factually, and I've won jobs that I thought, fuck, no, they gave me that one. And to me, it's all adding up from all the struggles I faced. I've done my hours, I've done the while, I've done the stress, I've been through this. I was born where I was born. The dice rolled, didn't it? And here I am.
yeah.
So maybe it's a makeup for the other ones that I didn't get, or maybe the ones I lost or something else. So I don't always take it as.
Yeah, but sometimes when you think even that far, it's like, did someone that was, am I even second choice?
Yeah.
Did the person, am I getting this because someone else said no and now they have to go with me? Like we could just think endless possibilities of how it happened on their side of the fence. But I do, there's an element, even if it's stopped at, just because there's a gatekeeper, someone had to say yes to me, but maybe yes, I do have the talent, or maybe it's because someone said no. There's like so many ways to look at it.
Maybe you're like a person.
Yeah, what I'd add is like the reason some people fail sometimes as well is because they have a plan B. So they take their eye off plan A. And I've done that in the past. Like I took my eye off plan A and plan B and I'm on plan C. I'm not taking, plan C is now plan A. But like if people ask me for advice enough times and things like, if you want to do something, that's the only thing you should want to do then. Cause if you think if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna do this instead, you already ain't dedicating yourself to it.
Yeah, I agree with part of it.
To an extent.
I agree with it because there needs to be a level of dedication where you're like 100% focused on something. I don't think there's a problem in understanding that, hey, if this does go wrong, I need to have something to fall back on. But I agree, there has to be at least a laser focus on what you are doing, like in the forefront, right there. If you're thinking that this can fail, then you have to really believe that that can work in order to counterbalance that thought of this could fail.
Did you believe like directing was gonna work? Like, did you have that mindset going into this career, or was it sort of a thing that kind of like pieced itself together and then?
Anything I've taken part of, any venture, I thought it was gonna work when I first started it.
Okay.
But I didn't grow up thinking I was gonna be a director when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be either in a league or rapping.
Mm.
That's it. Ball or rap.
But you never thought you was gonna be meaty, innit?
Meaty.
Like,
Like, impossible.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah.
there's that element of I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It wasn't gonna be no
Yeah.
medium you.
No, never.
Yeah.
So I always thought I was gonna be something.
Right.
But I would say that, but directing it, I kind of just, not necessarily fell into it, but it kind of merged into it. But I've always been involved in creativity somehow in it. So it wasn't just like A to Z, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of just meandered that way through music and relationships and the love of film in general, and, you know.
Because I heard you say you've never owned a camera.
No, not a video camera, no. Still don't. I own like a stills camera. Did I bring it? No, so yeah.
Okay, so whose camera did you use to shoot your first video? Like, did you rent it, or was it like?
Well, my first video. Okay, I've owned a camera before, but I've not owned a real camera. I owned
Okay,
a
yeah.
camcorder. Someone gave me a camcorder present
Okay,
when I was
yeah.
like 18 or something. I don't know, whatever.
Romantic.
But, yeah, real romantic. Yeah. So like my first actual time making a music video was in Church Road for this guy named Uzi. On accident, I didn't know what I was doing. So yes,
His name was Uzi.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my first time. But yeah, so have I owned a camera before? Sure, maybe like a present, but I've not owned an actual real.
Yeah, like professional, like this tin.
No.
Okay.
No. But I feel like people get roles mixed up when they first start getting into videography and film. It's like your job as a director, not a DOP. The DOP is the director of photography.
Yeah.
That's the person that's meant to be actually handling the cameras and the lenses and the lighting and all that. I'm saying, but not everyone has the access to that when they first start out. So most people in the beginning are a self-shooter with their own camera. They're the director and the DOP and the editor and the colorist and the sound man and the right. So that's what most people's path. That wasn't my path. That was my path.
But how did you bypass that? Because like, from my experience, I didn't start thinking, okay, I'm gonna shoot something for somebody, and I'm going to now also go and hire somebody and do all of that stuff. Like, how did you get to that?
Yeah, I think I was lucky and blessed enough to be around that environment. My brother started his company, DOECHII Media, a time ago.
What's it called, sorry?
DOECHII Media.
DOECHII Media.
Yeah, so he was producing music videos for Yonders. So just by being around that environment, I got, I guess, like a little hop skip to see, oh, that's how it's done. Even though I'm not doing anything, I'm just here taking part, watching, whereas like just, oh, okay, so that's how you know what I mean? So even if the client has £500, you can still do it that way. Yeah. Even if it's you're hiring one other man to bring his camera in and he's the one that's shooting it.
Yeah.
That's what it was back then. Even if it was like budget was $2 bills, literally $2 bills, $5 bills, I never was the one, you know. But I guess because I don't know, I saw how it was done on the proper level. So even though I didn't have the budget to do it that way, because the budget was £200, £500, you know what I mean? But you could still do it that way by hiring someone else.
Right. So what was your role? Were you doing like treatments and stuff, or like how did you build your name? Because obviously sometimes it's like if you're not the person that shot it, like
yeah, but that's the difference though. But just because you didn't shoot it doesn't mean that's what I'm saying. That's a DOP's job.
Yeah.
As a director, you're in. Sorry, there's different levels of director. There's TV director, there's film director, there's music video director, commercial director. In music video directing, you're basically the creative force. You're doing the concept, you're doing the treatment, you're also directing, you have a hand in the edit, you have a hand in the color, you have a hand in every single thing creatively, from the styling to the makeup, to the music, to the edit, to the color, to the everything. So as a music video director, you're integral to every single part of the production. Whereas in other levels of
you've
media.
done it all, you can run us through it. You've done it.
A lot of it. I haven't done it all, but yeah. So I'll say that as a music video director, you are super integral to every part of the process, and 9 times out of 10, it's also your idea. So now you're the brainchild of it. So everything permeates off that. So the treatment is like the North Star. So now the stylists are looking at your treatment, thinking, okay, well we can't put her in a tutu. Let's put her in jeans.
Very difficult job. That's a difficult job.
Yeah, because there's a lot of pressure.
Anyway. Yeah,
there's a lot of pressure, but it's also it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure, but I like it. I don't know, I kind of like it.
Yeah. Because if it doesn't look good, even like, because you can have the best videographers, DOPs, anybody, gaffers, all of them, and then if your idea is like, it's not good.
I think that to me when I first started out was the biggest fear was imposter syndrome and that thought of if this thing shakes, oh my God, this is someone's hard-earned money and they're entrusting in me to put out their product. And once you shoot it, you can't go back and reshoot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a very big fear starting out. But I think after a few reps, after a while, a couple of years, that's not even a thought.
Yeah, you just trust yourself.
Nah, it's not even a thought. Like, nah, you've done it too many times. You've done it too many times.
Talk to me about T-shirt.
Yeah.
Because to me, I was like, someone from London shot this.
Yeah,
Like, you see with T-shirt, I said, that's our guy.
Nah, thank you, bro.
Like, I said, our guy did that. I didn't even know you, bro.
Yeah,
I said, raw. A director from London did that for the Migos. Because that video was just cold in general.
That was a crazy time.
Like, you wrote the treatment?
That was a crazy time, yeah.
Fucking hell, bro.
That was a crazy
That's
time.
the one in the ice.
Yeah.
Snow.
Where was that shot?
Lake Tahoe, California.
Real snow.
Real snow. Lake Tahoe.
Beautiful.
Yeah, real beautiful out there.
It's cold.
Freezing. Freezing. That was a crazy video, man. That was my third Migos video.
Okay.
But the 4th video that I've worked with them on. So the first one wasn't their video, it was for Nikki Heaton.
Who? Nikki Heaton?
Yeah, she was a singer. She was signed to Apple Records. like a folk,
White
like
woman.
a folk pop singer that turned like
Okay.
R&B-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first one. Then Cocoon.
Yeah.
You did Cocoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it was in Watford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Watford, yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, mad. Cocoon. Then Bad and Bougie, then T-shirt. But T-shirt was, it was an interesting.
You
experience,
had their run. I'm not saying
the-
they didn't have a run
yeah,
after,
yeah, yeah.
but you see that run, like
It was
It
a
was
bang,
a
bang,
It was a
bang.
wild
serious
run. It was a
It
wild
was
run. Not only
serious.
that, but the first album,
my
Culture,
God.
there was I don't know how many
Oh,
videos.
that-
There was about 6, 7 videos, 7, 8
Oh.
videos. I did every single video apart from one.
Really?
And only because they shot it in Niger on an impromptu one when they went to go do a show or something. But I literally did every video on the album.
That's
and people
cold.
don't do that many videos on the album.
Yeah.
Because you had Cocoon, is that on the album? No, it's not on the album.
I don't know.
no,
I'd have to
Culture.
run
That
through the
one,
list.
Culture.
Bad and Bougie,
Bad and Bougie
T-shirt,
would have been there. T-shirt.
Slippery,
Yeah.
Deads, What's the Price?
What's the price? Prices.
What else is there on the album?
Going up, going up.
Maybe that's it. But yeah, so it was a crazy, but yeah, T-shirt was an experience, man.
What's that song that we were singing in Amsterdam that time?
It was a crazy experience.
I need to find
That's Culture albums.
Culture is
That
is a
album,
cold
yeah,
album.
yeah,
Cold.
that
But like
Yeah.
even just like
Wow.
so you're doing the treatments,
Yeah.
pitching the ideas to them. Was there ever one where the Migos were like, that don't make sense to the song?
Of course, all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Artists say that all the time. It's not because I don't know. Like they might have a certain emotion towards it, or when they were recording it, they were in a certain state of mind, or they had a certain idea already floating around in their head. And here I come with, okay, for example, like Talk It. That wasn't the original idea.
Oh, okay.
The idea was some.
And this
Oh,
a
that was
70s
the
sort
70s
of,
joint,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the original idea. Original idea. If I show you the treatment now, you'd be like, oh, you're an idiot, bro.
So what? So you took an idea to them.
Yeah, and they were like, nah, this ain't it.
What
Like,
was it?
I mean, I'm trying to find it. I mean, it was something very nonsense.
Do you know?
The song I was singing,
Something very nonsense.
the song
but in my head, it was like,
was
yeah,
straight out the jungle.
yeah,
I don't know if
so-
it's called Straight Out of the Jungle, but Straight Out the
Um,
Jungle.
yeah, Narcos.
Oh, yeah,
Narcos,
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 Narcos.
Narcos.
Banger, absolute banger.
That album was crazy.
So when you go to somebody with a treatment and they say, nah, that's not it, do you then go back and like just think of a new thing, or then do you like talk it through?
Depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Some people want you to just go up by yourself and do it. Yeah, I found it. Oh, how stupid. How
Ah,
stupid.
you don't delete nothing, do you?
he
It's
doesn't.
on Dropbox. How stupid.
Mike
is this?
can use it again.
It's true. It's true.
He goes, walk it, talk it. Can you zoom in on that? I don't know if you can crop in on that, but yeah.
Let's see if I can in post.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anyway, I'll give you a little tidbit. Migos and Drake, 2 culture shifting entities. On one track.
Yes.
Very iconic. Hip hop is in a very special place visually. It's artistic, well thought out, and vivid. They say a picture says 1,000 words. So how many words would thousands and thousands of pics say?
Oh, he's cooking.
Spiel. That is the spiel.
The use of film and film grain edits is currently very popular with key photographers carving out lanes. Our piece will be rapid medley of thousands upon thousands of photos in quick succession, all layered on top of the Walk It Talk It track reference video. The setting is a dope house party in a LA mansion, not a music video. An actual party featuring Migos, Drake, a bunch of cameos, and then with beautiful women with 1,000 unread texts. The drinking and smoking is real. The dancing and attractions are real. The antics, people feeling liberal, the skinny dipping. 2 models pushing an unsuspecting guy into the bathroom. All real, and all will be captured by a few hand-picked photographers that roam through the party with their finger on the trigger. Blah, 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 blah.
It was supposed to just be pictures that you made.
So anyway, there it was. So it was going to be more like the house party, walk it like I took it.
Yeah.
I get the concept.
And they were like, but back then before before Coach K said, nah, let's do Soul Train.
Yeah.
This in my head, this was the best idea. What?
Yeah.
I thought, what? This is nutty. What? We want to make it flashy and
Yeah.
walk it like I took it model the house party Project X vibe.
How do you deal with that though? Like, because this is
Doing what?
your baby. This is your idea. It's like, bro, how
What
the
did you say
hell
earlier? We're
turn
men,
that?
innit? Everyone, we hear no all the time.
Yeah.
We hear no all the time, man.
What?
Nah, yeah.
At that stage, how far? Because how many videos in was that?
With them,
Yeah.
walk it, talk it.
Yeah. Countless.
A lot.
So obviously, I'm guessing you've got a working relationship with them, but they trust you enough to be like, you're the guy.
Yeah. I don't think I've I don't, maybe once or twice, but I don't recall me pitching on a Migos video. It's either I'm doing it or I'm not.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for example, like we had the whole run of Culture 1. Then Culture 2 came out, and the first single was
What was the first single?
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and them.
Motorsport.
Oh, Motorsport. Yeah.
They shot that. That's a new label now. So the first Culture 1 was on 300 and QC. Culture 2 onwards was on Capitol Records and QC.
Right.
New deal, new building, new budgets, new everything. The first set of budgets on Culture 1, it wasn't big budgets. If I can show you the budgets, like from T-shirt, Bad and Bougie, all of that. I couldn't do that today. Those budgets were they weren't budgets, bro. I was suffering. I was suffering in Atlanta. I was suffering. Not making, putting the whole fee, no production fee, putting my own fee back in just to make it work, bro. So then when it got to the next one, the big label released a big budget for Motorsport, and they just shot it. I didn't even get the picture on it. I was thinking, hey, wait, so I'm calling a label like, not QC, I'm calling someone at Capital like, yo, I didn't even get to pitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just did a whole run and suffered.
Yeah.
But not only suffered in silence. I'm putting my money in your product. I'm not even telling you I'm putting money in your product.
Yeah.
And I don't even get a look to pitch.
That's why sometimes you need to put your hand up. Hey, I'm suffering.
No, I didn't even know it was.
Yeah.
Because they'll even be like, right, you lot made this budget stretch.
Nah,
It's
but I'm not
$5
even
bills.
doing it out of. I'm not suffering out of.
Notice me.
Yeah, just out of like, I believe in the system. I believe in the team. You know what I mean? So then the next video after that was Stir Fry. I think that's the only Migos video that I pitched on. I think.
Right.
I pitched on it. I didn't get it.
Bro.
So I didn't get Motorsport. And remember, Motorsport was budget.
Yeah.
Especially like compared to what I've been getting.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, I could not do those videos today, bro. They wouldn't pay for certain aspects of the video, let alone the whole video. So then Stir Fry, I pitched on that. I lost it to someone else. But I didn't mind. At least I had my hat in my name was in the hat. My name was in the hat. Den was walkie talkie on Culture 2.
Okay.
And that one we had a little deal to get that one done. A little what do you call it? Quid pro quo?
Quid pro quo. I don't know how to say it, but quid pro
Something
quo.
I know what you're
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little. Sorry, I managed to sneak in that one.
Nice. But then obviously the idea came from P, was it?
Yeah, no, Coach K and him. Yeah.
KHK. And then so once he said, okay, let's do this.
You're childish.
No, you did.
What?
No,
What?
go ahead. Say
Because I said Coach K.
Well,
The accent came out. I said Coach K.
That man glimpsed me.
The accent came out,
out,
bro.
bro. Coach K. But yeah, so he said, let's do the 70s thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So then have you had to go away and then read?
Correct. But that was a quick turnaround. That video was commissioned on a Tuesday. We shot it on a Friday, including all the set builds. Wow. So that treatment, you don't even believe me, it's a one-page treatment. It's like a one-pager.
It's just Soul Train.
No, it's just like me quickly, just because we have no chance, like we have no choice. It's just description, no images.
Okay. But
at
that
this
would even
point-
be like quick to find Soul Train.
Oh yeah, there was images. That's the whole treatment. You don't even believe me. That's the whole treatment.
Just there.
The whole treatment, right?
Yeah,
there.
it's literally 3 paragraphs. It's literally 3
That's the whole treatment.
paragraphs, and the paragraphs are
yeah,
even
one
like
page.
3 lines.
That's the whole treatment right there.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So yeah, I have to go there and back. I have to go there. I mean, like you're not
Go there and
influenced
back.
me. You're not influenced. I have to go there and back and go
Like,
out.
come out, man. Let's be free here.
I have to go and double back. I had to go back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to like basically implement that and then create the world and do research on the Soul Train episodes and
Yeah. What about the why lounges so, why the lounge business then?
Wait,
Oh,
still
sorry, go on.
more music because they can't just think it's just Migos.
Yeah, that's
and it's
also
not
true.
just
That's also
music
true.
as well.
Yeah.
2 Chainz,
2 Chainz, I've done one video for him.
Damn.
Baby,
Lil Baby, a few.
Fug.
Yeah.
One, yeah.
Who else?
Uzi, a few.
Uzi from Church
No,
Road.
Lil
though.
Uzi Vert. Shout out to both Uzis though. Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert from Philadelphia.
What did you do for Uzi? What did you do for Thug?
Thug, what's the video called for Thug now? I forgot the name, man.
This is how
I
Nan
forgot the
was
name.
been
But Nan's
working.
really nice guy, man. We used to
Yeah.
catch jokes. We used to catch a lot of jokes, man. I used to go to the studio, hang out. Yeah, nice guy, man.
And then when the Rico came up,
The views expressed on 19 babies. 19
Did it
babies.
scare you though?
Know what?
Did it scare you? Like when that was
what?
happening
What
and they're
scared me?
bringing like everybody in.
Scare me.
Yeah.
I'm a bro. I'm so square. Bro, where's the square? Bro, this is me. This is me. I'm turning yellow as well because you don't even see me. No, this is me, guys.
I don't know. Who is Rico? I don't
Rico,
know.
is that paid in full character? What am I scared for? I'm a taxpaying citizen, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, boy, then pull me over. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm so lidge, it's scary. I'm so lidge.
You know your lidge. Give me your badge number. That's the kind of
My
lidge
boy
you
came to my house in
wanna be.
Atlanta, yeah? And I was having an issue with one of my other friends, like, and he's like, yeah, but if you got into a passer and then you had to call someone, who would you call? It would be him, innit? Like, who would you call? I'm like, 911. I'm like, I pay taxes. What's the point?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for avoid them and not use them.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're
Yeah.
Rico. Oh, what you? I'm not Rico. What's a Rico?
You've been around. You've been around. So if they pulled you, it wouldn't use headers. Why me?
Yeah.
For what though? I'm not. Like, listen, I'm an entertainer. Make music, video, and streaming. Can you? Yes.
So what other verticals you worked in then? So you done music video,
Yeah, commercials.
commercials as well.
Yeah, a couple
Any
TV
TVs?
shows. Yeah, a couple TV shows.
What TV shows?
Non-scripted. I did High Life. For
Oh
Channel
yes,
4,
yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
2021, and then
Yeah.
I did a pilot for Hulu called Rap Caviar.
Rap Caviar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 2020, I think.
Okay.
Is that with B Dot or a different type of rap cap? B Dot and who's it? Russell.
Ellie Wilson.
Rap Caviar. No, that's
Ray-
Tidal. Rap Caviar is
Radar.
from Spotify.
Oh
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. Rap Radar is their one now.
Yeah, Rap Radar.
Yeah. Rap
Caviar is,
Caviar was made by
Cherry.
Tuma in the first place,
Oh,
right?
I don't know who
Oh,
that
was
actual
it? What
creator
did he
was.
make it?
Is that Tuma's joint? Rap Caviar.
Is it Tuma that was Rap Caviar? He started one of the first playlists that was out there.
yeah.
But I don't know if that's Rap Caviar.
I thought my guy Carl Cherry wasn't Carl Cherry? No.
I'm not
Let me
sure.
look at my phone book.
I'm
Not sure. Not sure. But we met someone that has started like
Yeah, I
a
thought it was
lot of
Carl
that
Cherry.
playlist, that
It might have
playlisting.
been.
Oh, okay, maybe. I don't
You
know.
would know better than us, man.
Hey, anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
TV and then a film you haven't done.
I'm working on it right now.
Okay.
I'm developing my
Okay.
first feature script.
Right. You
Yeah.
writing it yourself.
Yeah. I've also co-written my first pilot script with my co-writer Bola Agbaje. She's from here as well. So Bola and I wrote my first pilot, which is set in London. So we need to start shopping that out this year.
Oh, pilot for like a
TV,
shot.
yeah, TV series.
Okay, but
Yeah.
not non-scripted, obviously.
Yeah, scripted.
Scripted.
Yeah,
okay.
and then my feature film, I'm working on the script right now.
Okay.
We're
What
working,
made you think? Okay, movies now.
It wasn't made you think, no pun intended. But it was always part of my trajectory for me.
Right.
So even when I first started doing music videos, I knew that I wanted to get to TV and film. So all of this is part of the
Yeah, it's a
stepping
natural
stones. So
progression,
yeah,
innit?
music videos, commercials, and then now the commercials have afforded me a time and ability to take the time out to write and develop.
So you feel like as a director, you have a better chance going into film than, let's say, the artist going into acting?
Do I have a better chance as a director
Going into
directing films
Yeah.
than a rapper
Artist.
artist,
Acting.
than a music artist acting?
Mm.
Probably less chance.
Less chance.
Yeah, because they have the clout.
Yeah.
They can sell tickets. They have the relationships.
That's a much.
Yeah,
movie
because
budget. Is
they're
way
not
bigger
they're
than-
not gonna give a shit director a big movie role to direct.
Nah.
They can easily give a shit
Yeah.
actor a role to play in a TV show or movie. We see it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's true.
Conor McGregor.
Oh my gosh.
I liked him in that,
Oh
but
my
yeah.
Man walked in like this.
That was
Man walked in like Popeye.
It's Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
No, I haven't seen that. Okay.
But who's the biggest diva you've worked with?
You know what? Yeah, people told me she would be a diva. She wasn't a diva to me. And like we said earlier, the Lewis Hamilton effect. He's the guy. And I don't look at it as arrogant. I look at it as I'm the guy.
Yeah.
He's worked to be the guy.
Yeah.
However many championships, however many whatever. So yeah, a lot of these people are the same way where as long as you're not rude or brash or you know what I mean, doing certain things like that, then are you really a diva? I mean, what does diva mean? Because in the dictionary, I don't think diva is even that of a negative term, is it?
I don't feel like it is.
Yeah,
now.
it's more like just a
Yeah, because even the WWE, they were called divas at one point.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've worked with a few people that I was told they were going to be a certain way, but my experience with them was calm.
Who? Because that would be nice. Because obviously
that's true.
the
That's a nice
perception.
thing that you're saying.
the
Yeah, okay.
perception out
For
there
example,
is-
I was told that Nicki Minaj was going to be a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Which was cool to me. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't see her be rude to anybody or be a diva to anybody or. She's fucking Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
She might have a little aura glow. She's glowing, isn't it? She's got a yellow glow, bro. Like, she's gonna have an air of I'm her because she's her, isn't it? I don't know, but to me that's not a diva. That's just
It's
you
not.
worked hard and because I don't know, like these are icons. Like it doesn't mean you're better than someone or they're better than you or human beings, innit? But if someone I don't know, it's like Michael Jordan or something. Like he's Mike, innit? Like
But the thing, I need to have a good rider one day. Like I don't even like
again?
a good rider. You know,
you
like
want one, you said.
huh? Like I need to have a good one in
Yeah.
the future. Like
Same.
only blue Skittles
going on here?
in my bowl.
Your whole rider.
Anyway,
Nah, I hear it. When I first started getting riders, I was gassed.
Yeah.
I was gassed.
What did you put in yours?
Blue Skittles.
Nothing blue Skittles. Nah, nothing crazy. Nothing
You have to
crazy.
go saucy.
I just feel like what do you call it? Like the dried mangoes.
them jokes.
Yeah,
Oh,
dried mangoes.
But did you tell them where to get like
Anyone's. No, this is America. So yeah, dried mangoes, crispy seaweed,
Yeah.
crispy seaweed, the spicy ones, water, protein powder. Nah, because I might be on the road for like 2 weeks, innit?
Yeah,
and I want to go
yeah,
gym and that. You know what I mean? But nothing crazy. I wasn't being outlandish with it.
Nah, just one day I need to. Someone's gonna say, "What do you guys want on your?"
The blue Skittles.
Blue Skittles, man.
Blue Skittles.
Let me
Find
get
it.
some blue Skittles. Or open 20 packs.
I am
Pick one out.
done.
Blue Skittles. Get me the blue.
That's
I don't
funny.
even because I don't even like flavors of like the colors. I don't taste it. Everyone said I only have the red ones. I'm like, bruv, it's just sugar.
Yeah.
It's all the same to me. I don't mind, but man's just being
different,
fugazi.
different.
Give me the blue ones, bruv. Yeah. One day, you know.
You touched on the commercial side, giving you the freedom to do your projects.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing like the money in the commercial side, is it outweighing the music
Yeah, it's different.
a lot?
Yeah, it's different.
Wow.
Yeah.
So more of that work, like is that pitching stuff or is that people coming to you
Oh
to
no,
do?
pitching.
Okay.
A lot of pitching.
A lot of
Yeah.
pitching.
I lose more jobs than I win.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
that makes
constant.
sense.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But also, there's the biggest artist that we haven't spoken about. You've worked with Drake too.
Yeah.
And was it just on the Walk It Like I Talk It, or?
Yeah, it was that one, and we almost worked together on brand new whip got no keys. Taylor my car got Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
almost
yeah.
shot that. Oh, bro,
Headache.
I wish I was gonna murder that video. Rude treatment. Meant to shoot in Miami. Yeah, Baby was just bubbling and getting hot then, I think, right? That was his first tune, was it? Like
It was kind of the
his
one
first
that
global
was,
tune,
yeah.
right? I think that was his first global tune.
Yeah.
Maybe. No video. And no one can get a hold of Drake. Nobody can find Drake. Where's Drake? We'll shoot with anything. What's the budget? Doesn't matter. Drake's. Where's Drake? I'm in Miami shooting something. I forgot what I was shooting. Baby just happens to be in Miami. What was I shooting? It's 2018, I feel like. Then I go to a club. I think it's called Story or something. With Migos. Not with them, I was just tagging along in it. They were there, guys. Hey guys, can I come in, please?
Yeah.
And yeah, and we're in there, whatever, and I get twisted and I'm drunk. Then they leave, everyone leaves, whatever, and then I go out the back alley of the club. I got sunglasses on, I'm drunk by myself, trying to find my Uber. and I just see a black SUV in the alleyway, and then the window rolls down. I'm just like, and then the window, yo, Daps. I'm like, oh shit, Drake. Drake is in the SUV, and I don't know who he's waiting on, but I'm like, oh shit. I stumble to the car. Oh yeah, well gone. We said yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, but that video, baby, me too. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it tomorrow. I'm like, no, for everyone trying to find you, we can't find you. He's like, yeah, just text me. I'm like, I text. All right, cool. You sure?
You know, like, I'm trying to text you already.
He's like, just text me. I'm like,
I hate niggas like that.
So you free tomorrow? He's like, yeah, tomorrow. Anyway, tomorrow came,
Shout me, yeah.
No, it wasn't that. What it was that the concept wasn't up his alley.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think we had enough time to redo the treatment and restructure the whole thing. And then and then time-wise, he was just there doing some other stuff. Like, he wasn't there for the video. He was there for doing what he was doing in it. Oh, yeah. Right. So it wasn't like he was trying to boy it, but it was just the timing issue versus the concept versus. You know what I mean? Yeah. I almost had that video, man. Oh, damn, annoying.
Yeah, respect. Well, do you mind saying the concept, and do you have an idea of what he wanted it to be closer to?
I think he wanted it to be more like a World Star street video, like handheld camera, whatever. And my whole thing was, I try and make more artistic stuff whenever I can, or something that's just like cool to watch. Because because a lot of the content I shoot for is real street music. So I try to make street content palatable to a non-street audience. Yeah. So for example, T-shirt, 17.5, same. We're talking about cocaine here. Cocaine. But the video, you don't see no guns and drugs.
Nah, well,
I showed you snow and bows and arrows. That's the guns and drugs.
She had wolves in there as well, innit? Was there no wolves?
Yeah, huskies.
Yeah.
Did I have huskies in there?
I don't know.
Yeah, in the end.
In
the cabin.
Yeah. I remember snowmobiles.
Yeah. So like a lot of stuff. So like, if you ever see a gun in my video, it's because there was a storyline. You won't see me man on the man. Shout out to everyone that does that. Live your life. I'm not saying don't do it. I just personally choose to try whenever I can to make my stuff. Even when you see like women in the video, it's either like it's like situational. It's like Cardi B and City Girls twerk, where there's no men in the video and they're just having fun. Or it could be a house party scene where everyone's having a real house party and I'm just there capturing it. But I try not to do the whole extraness with certain content. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But my whole point was that I try when I can to make the video dilute the music a little bit, so it's not raga raga on raga raga. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hear why also he might want to do that, because maybe a lot of his videos have been a certain way. Yeah. And he might want to connect with a new audience in a new way and look more personable. You know?
What was? I mean, how much do directors make? Because when you're even saying that the the Migos ones at the beginning, you was putting money in, or it wasn't a lot of budget. Yeah. Like, how much do directors make? Because I'm there thinking, shit, he just made 500 bags.
Oh, what then? Those videos?
Bro, the video was so good. I was like, the director must have got a madness. And of course, I know it's not that, but in terms, I thought this guy is gone clear now.
From T-shirt, we assumed you're gone.
No. It depends what you mean by gone, right? But Bad and Bougie came out late 2016. T-shirt came out January 2017. I started doing this thing in this industry since probably 2010. I probably tried to start directing 2011, 2012. So it took me 5 to 7 years. January 2017 was the first time in my life where I said, oh, I can pay the bills full time now doing this. Without having to or write treatments for other directors, or do side gigs and do this and that. That was the first time I said, okay, I can finally be a full-time director and pay all my bills by directing only.
Wow.
Right.
So it wasn't like I was swimming in money. In 2017. It was just, okay, I'm comfy. I'm good.
So what's the one where you would say you got paid the most then? Commercials, okay, this is where it's at, all right. Cool.
So did you pitch for, because you did the Google?
I've done like 3 for Google.
Okay, so
3 or 4. 3.
And then, so how does that even come about? Like, how do you know that exists? Like,
so I think that with the big time commercials, you're signed to a agency.
Okay, so you're signed
or a
to
company. Yes, I'm signed to a company, anonymous
Okay.
content. So all my commercials are produced by anonymous content
Okay.
Right.
on the US side. So they have the connections with the agencies and the brands and etc.
Got
And
you.
they like filter through and hey, this is our concept. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, well, we want DAPS for that because they know that I'm signed to them, and it's a whole.
You kind of hustle like us.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's how it works on the commercial front. Is you're pitching through the agencies and the companies that are producing.
There's me
et
thinking
cetera.
everything's just word of mouth since T-shirt. I'm thinking everyone just emailed you like, hey, see how you did T-shirt?
yeah.
Can you do that
Oh,
for us?
I
Can
wish.
you do that for us?
Because that's how it appears to from
wish.
the outside
Yeah.
looking.
If it was
in.
like that, then it would be mashing
yeah.
even more. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
stupid if it was direct. You know. But yeah. But it's still good.
Yeah.
Old man.
Would you start your own channel, or you think it's too late? Not like
YouTube.
yeah. And like say you
What,
did.
like lyrical lemonade talks? Yeah.
Like
joint.
that.
Yeah.
No, not like that.
No.
You have to be embedded in that world and of that energy and be of the access to do that. Not only that, but music videos aren't what they were anymore. So the reason why what helped with my rise to success was timing. Rap music became the most consumed music in the world in 2017 or 19, I forgot. But maybe it was 17.
Yeah, probably.
So in 2017, the biggest search engine, the second biggest search engine in the world was YouTube.com. The first was Google. Google owns both.
Yeah.
So basically Google was
Alphabet.
right? So the most watched content in 2017 on the biggest search engine was music videos. They were the content that got to 1 billion views the fastest out of all content on the web, on YouTube. So if I came out now, you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Because music videos aren't that anymore.
Yeah.
True.
You got short form content taking over everything, attention spans. Back
Podcasts.
then, music videos was quite eventized. These stupid podcast people coming to collect
Yeah.
all our coins.
Yeah.
Taking all the eyeballs.
If we go back to 2004, it doesn't have to be of the year of 2004. What's
Sure.
one video you'd say, that would have been sick to direct? I'm talking like Nelly Hot in Hair, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg song.
As per the video or as
the
per
video.
I like the song?
The video.
The video, there was some rude videos when I was growing up, boy. There was some crazy videos. All those like California Love.
That video was crazy.
Well, no, there's two videos.
Oh, yeah?
There's two.
The
don't
one
know if
that
I've
they're
seen
driving in
Mad
the-
Max in the desert.
Yeah.
That's one version.
Yeah.
Remember at the end of the video, he wakes up.
Oh, yeah.
Then the video starts again, and it's a house party video.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I think I've
Yeah.
seen that,
But
actually.
but all the bad boy videos, Paul Hunter, the director, crazy.
Yeah.
Like all those like Mariah Carey,
Victory was
Honey,
cold.
Victory.
Even then, do you know what it's called? Hypnotized when they
Hypnotized.
Yeah.
Bad boy video was crazy. Nas Hate Me Now.
Yeah, nah,
that
that-
video was
What?
mad.
Bro, Nas Hate Me Now. I know he's going through what he's going through.
Yeah.
When he spat the champs on the camera, oh. I said, this is.
Do you know what I was even gonna say as well? Because I saw a video today and I was
Yeah.
like, this is kind of the essence coming back.
Yeah.
Because I remember a video that like everyone was like, this is crazy. It was Otis. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
We're fucking
Ripped up the
Future.
car
Yeah.
and then fucking made the car, the
Yeah,
Maybach,
the
the
Maybach,
madness,
yeah.
and they were just doing
Skirt.
donuts.
Oh, no, yeah,
and there was
yeah,
fire
yeah.
coming out. And then obviously, Fug and Future just released their joint when they did it to Eurus. And I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like this made me want to watch a music video again.
Right.
And I realized I had that feeling in a while where the music video is actually a spectacle. Like even down to like, I'm not saying there isn't
you
anymore,
just haven't seen
but
it.
what's on my radar,
Right.
T-shirt and these things still stand out.
Because they were on your radar.
Because I was like, these men are in the fucking bow and arrow snow. There was something there. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's the video. I think videos are better now than ever. I think
Really?
I think it's where we are in life and how we consume content.
It is,
Well, you didn't
yeah.
have a choice to watch T-shirt because the label didn't release the audio, only the video. You have to watch
we
it
said that,
by
yeah.
force. And back then, that's what we watched. It was music
Yeah.
videos. That was part of our content cycle.
Yeah.
But like even like for example, when Mist come out, Mist was known
Mist
for
was
doing
doing
mad
videos.
videos, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel like people in the UK are still putting out mad videos. It's just not part of the content cycle.
Yeah,
anymore.
I'm not even
You're not even
checking
tuned
for
in.
the
You don't even
music
care.
like that. Even, yeah.
You don't even care to tune in.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can't recall a video that I was like, that was cold.
I've seen some amazing videos.
In a long time.
I've seen some amazing videos, but it's just not part of our thing.
You can say like Billie Eilish or something like that.
No, I've seen some crazy videos from like even like African artists, UK artists, American artists. Bro, I've seen some, bro, like.
Yeah, we don't appreciate it.
Nah,
we
like
don't.
there's some dope videos right now.
I just ain't seen nothing which has made me say, oh, that was
Yeah,
cool. But
yeah.
that one, and even then, fair enough, it's like a copy of Otis. I was
Sure,
like,
sure.
this is sick though.
Yeah.
This just looked like they put effort into this and said, yo, we like this concept. Let's do it again, but let's do it with a Eurus and then let's put some fire.
Nah, people are doing videos, bro.
Yeah.
From Drake to DOECHII to
DOECHII's doing videos.
I can't dig that song though, man.
What?
Nokia.
to SZA to Kendrick.
Oh, DOECHII. Sorry, I thought
Anxiety,
you said
that-
Drake.
Which one?
Anxiety.
Crocodile. Oh, Anxiety.
That
I
can't
still
play
ain't
in my
heard this
house.
song properly.
really?
That's not allowed to play.
You don't like her as her songs in general? You don't like that song?
that song? I'm not about to start
I
singing
like the
Anxiety
video and all
out
of that.
loud. Nah.
I think.
I still need to
I
hear
think
it.
she's
We
amazing.
worked too
think
hard
so
to
too.
not have anxiety to now just be singing it.
Yeah, but that's for you though.
Chill
Remember,
out.
you don't
Not
like
in my
you don't
house.
romance and flowers. But someone.
You like anxiety? No one should
No.
like anxiety.
But someone is going through that suffers from anxiety that might be
it
able to
might
relate
speak
to
to
that
them.
and speaks to them on a certain level.
I
helps
have no
them with it.
bars. Like, because
So yeah?
on TikTok, the only part I hear is the anxiety part. So I've heard none of the lyrics.
But she's got a lot of fans that listen to the. She just won best rap album, did she?
Yeah, something like that.
So someone thought it was good.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna say it on the paywall, innit? You know what I'm saying?
He's a pessimist of the podcast. Isn't he?
Sometimes, but no, big man, I'm not singing anxiety out loud is brazy.
Bro, singing Britney Spears Toxic is crazy to me, but it's a hit.
Yeah,
I can't deny it's a hit. And
It's
someone
brazy, and
likes
I'm
it.
not denying that's brazy either. Like,
Yeah.
bare songs that are brazy.
Yeah. I hear you.
That shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like, there's
What do you mean by
songs.
shouldn't be though?
There's songs that there's songs that are about school shootings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brazy.
But-
There's no universe, no world where that should be a song that is
That's not a hit.
a good. No, it's a big song.
Which one?
Big song.
You better run.
So what's it about?
It's about school shooting.
No, what's it about?
Are
Are they trying to be ironic and say, look at American society where we are?
Maybe.
it's
Are
a
they trying to say,
message sort of
I'm gonna
thing.
make this seem so
Fun
and
cool.
childish
Yeah.
to put a lens on it to show you where we are, to show how ridiculous
He's doing his
the school
directorship.
system.
No, but that's where it
I'm
is.
telling you though.
That's where it is.
Yeah, so you might have
one.
interpreted it
I heard
like, why are we talking about school shootings? I don't know the song, by the way.
Yeah,
It could be
yeah,
that, by the way. But it could be the other one, which is, I'm going to shine a light on it and make it look childish so you lot see how
There's
ridiculous
that,
this is.
but my thing is not even just the music. Even like slave films, I tapped out. I'm not watching no more. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You love watching them,
Yeah.
no problem. But like even like anxiety, I just the only part of the song I know is anxiety. I work
the
too
chorus.
hard to not have anxiety.
Yeah,
you.
I
To
get
then
that.
just be anytime my ear catches it, I'm singing it for half an hour. And I'm like, what is in the song? What is in there for
Have you seen the
real?
video?
They're saying on the song.
I've seen
The video's
I've seen
cold.
glimpses.
Video?
I've
That's
seen
the video's
glimpses.
cold.
I'm not watching.
So could you empathize with her and say she's a person that suffers from anxiety? She's now been thrust into the limelight. She
Yep.
went from zero to hero real quick. Life's coming at her fast, and she now has to navigate this new world of finances, treachery, beauty, being a dark-skinned woman, and this and that. And
We also have to look at why the label's pushing that song to us. But there wasn't no other song on the album about something a
People
bit.
chose that one, you know.
Maybe so, but
people
remember,
chose that one.
but do you know how fake it is that I'm not actually buying that? You see the video with Will Smith and Tatiana Ali.
Yeah.
I thought it was a natural moment.
Yeah.
Come
no,
to
that-
see the
that's-
behind the scenes, it's orchestrated. So that all of this is a natural. The people chose it.
No, but
nothing.
the people chose it before that because it wasn't even her because the actual song, she didn't put it out there. It wasn't a song that she made fully. It was.
I'm so sorry, Ronald. You lot shouldn't put your phone by the willy, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, Willie is
Come on.
mad.
Yeah.
You gotta be proud about that.
Nah, yeah, you might get, there's radio, all that.
Yeah.
radio.
But yeah, with that song, it was I think his name's Sleepy Hollow or something. He like she just made like that song talking about her actual anxiety, and that was just that bit that you hear. That's all she made. And then Sleepy Hollow sampled it, and then off that people started to hear it, and then it started getting traction on TikTok and all of that stuff. But Sleepy Hollow's song is not doing the numbers that DOECHII's do. Do you know what I mean? Because
his song.
Yeah, but because it's the sample that people started doing all of these social media clips with. And that's why I'm saying the people chose it, because
I
they...
never saw that, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know. Go on.
So you finish.
I know these labels pay
Yeah.
for reels to be made. I've been paid to
Yeah.
make a reel for a song.
Yeah.
I know how stuff can get pushed through reels. Oh yeah, the people.
As they should.
Yeah.
It's
No,
business.
no problem. That's why you have budget. I know money gets put behind certain things to make sure it goes. When I look at the numbers of certain things, I'm like, I could tell that's been paid for because you can look at the baseline of the page and it's more than times 10.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with what you're saying.
Go on.
The labels have unlimited money, correct? These are billion-dollar corporations, right? Cool. If it was so easy to make everything a hit, make everything a hit.
Yeah.
It has to be a hit first.
No.
What?
Put Tusi Slide
Bro.
out on a random Tuesday. It's not a hit. Money got put behind it.
Bro, that's not what
if you
happened,
put
bro.
enough money behind
That's not-
something,
no,
it's gonna
they
do
will
numbers.
do that for every single fucking song. They've got the money to do it for every song. It doesn't do that.
Nah, you don't have the money for. You
course
do. You do have the money.
They're
for
not spending 10, 20,
Bro,
30
you
mil per
can't. You
song.
can't make. Some people are dropping. Let's even keep it light. 15-track albums. Only one can be number one. That's when you decide. Oh, that's a hit. So now you got 20. Look how many artists there are. Look how many labels there are. Only one can go one. So the perception of it being a hit, it's got to be top 10, maybe even top 100 Billboard. So we can say that it sounds good to say, yeah, if you just put money behind every song, any song, it's going up.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you put money behind a song enough on radio, that's in people's heads, make sure, everyone, the production was right, right studios, maybe a feature. Could do all the right things to make a basic average song go number one.
No.
And it's been done before.
No, I disagree. I think you're making it too systemic and too formulaic. And there is a formula to it. And they do push money behind it. And they can make an okay song get played into a medium song. They can make a medium song get played into a good song. They can make a good song into a great song, right? But you can't make a horrible song number one time and time again. Is a broken clock right twice a day? Of course, because you've got someone like... That'll come out. What's that girl's name on YouTube? The white girl singing in the car. That horrible song that went viral.
And it was like the worst song
It's
ever.
Friday. Every now and then we get a Friday because it's bands.
Yeah.
But that's not. But that's a horror. It's not a good take.
Yes.
So yeah, I hear you that a song could be pushed to a certain extent, but for a song to be actually loved, more times than not, it has to be a good song.
Oh yeah. I agree with that. But both, like we say, both. I hate the saying of both things can be true. It's just that we're not going to argue all day of this song, that song. It's like, yeah, most definitely. And the one, then that's where you look at that song that went number 8. You're like, and it's off the charts completely. You're like,
That was
that song.
Yeah, there's runs for things.
Good songs are in the charts for like 42 weeks.
Yeah, it
and
depends, man.
that was a good one.
What's happening in like society? What's happening on internet trends and algorithms and I don't know.
Yeah.
You was talking about the lounges.
Yes.
Yeah, the lounges.
Yeah, I just have one in Houston.
Yeah. And what
Yeah.
how's that doing? Like, is the lounge business actually good? Because I don't know how much.
Hospitality is a very tricky one, man.
Yeah.
It's techie field.
Yeah.
There's a lot of variances. There's a lot of ups and downs. It could be this person called in sick today, and now the whole kitchen is doomed. Or in Houston, there was a tornado that we get 3 times a year there.
That's
Literally,
crazy.
a tornado would knock out power for a week.
Also, Houston, not Houston.
Texas.
Yeah.
Houston. Right. America. Yeah, it could be anything that can just shake your business. And now you might be, and just because you made revenue for 2 months in a row, we're in the black. You're not really in the black, are you? Because now you might have 4 months of shake. And your overheads are so high.
Yeah.
One little thing can go wrong.
Yeah.
And now you lost 20 bags.
Did you put your name on it?
Yeah. What do you mean, like on the?
No,
like
not like on the roof. Like people know it's yours.
Yeah, but no one knows me in Houston.
Okay.
So I'm not like a somebody in Houston.
Because that's what I was gonna say. Like like.
But there's 3 of us though.
Okay.
Three friends.
Because where like people feel like if there's a problem, they could tweet you. And you're in the restaurant to solve it, in the kitchen cooking. My ice cream sundae didn't come with caramel. Where are you?
I don't know what it is about this industry of hospitality that just there's more scrutiny than other sectors.
Yeah.
And for example, whether it's Crepes and Cones or Shaquille O'Neal had a restaurant in LA, whether it's Salt Bay, I always say the example, like I will never go, I don't know who owns Vapiano's.
Yeah.
Would you ever go to Vapiano's and you have a 3 out of 5 time and go on your internet?
Nah.
You go on Beyonce's internet, www.x.com, and type
Beyonce.
and type it was all right, but the salt was
Yeah,
you don't do that.
Wouldn't.
If the owner of Vapiano was Lewis Hamilton,
It's proper Wahala.
We're going to
you're going on Twitter to say, Lewis can't make no chips.
It's
It's crazy, man.
Bro, it's crazy.
Man. But that's
So-
why I like what Cameron said. Like he be owning KFCs and no one knows which one.
Franchising,
Yeah, because throw an egg at it. That wasn't my one.
yeah.
Hate me who you want. You eat what-
Yeah, it's a very interesting sector, man, but a lot of variables. But it also reminds me of like production a little bit. Just in terms of how many moving parts there are every day.
What made you go into that field then?
I feel like that's not the only thing that I've got a little bit of change in here and there. But I feel like it's something that is also my hobby in general. I like going to lounges.
Okay.
I enjoy being in lounges. I'm not a club guy. I'm not a bottles getting tables guy. I'm a restaurant and lounge guy. So it was something that I said, you know what? Because I'm here anyway.
Yeah.
Let me put my toe in the water and see how this goes. Something that I'm interested in and that I would be at anyway. So yeah, definitely. It's
Hookah
crazy,
lounge or no hookah?
Yeah, we have hookah there.
Weed, no weed?
Oh, that's not weird.
Weed legal in there though?
In Texas?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But you wouldn't want that type of establishment?
No, I'm sure. But I don't know. I feel like the connotation of weed is like different in America than UK. Like UK, it's like I'm billing up. But in America, it's like
It's just not legal here yet.
It's pot.
it's pot. It's not weed.
It seemed to be legal still.
Yeah. And something is very legal.
No, it's legal here. Medical.
Medicinally. So for example, like in California, everyone smokes pot.
California. When in California, you know?
Yeah, so someone smoking weed in your establishment in London is crazy. That means you're somewhere. You're a zone. You know what I'm saying? But someone smoking weed in an establishment in LA, it might be like the grandma is having a little puff because she's hanging out doing a coffee.
She got cataracts.
So it's not necessarily that, you know. It's not necessarily that.
Yeah, Tam, you got for time?
I actually need to be skating to be fair.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do what we always do.
Oh, God.
So we got that leaderboard.
Okay.
It's tough now, man.
What's this?
We're gonna ask you 10 trivia questions.
About
Random stuff.
about like life stuff, anything. I'll be waiting for
General
this.
knowledge.
I'll be waiting for this.
Yeah. Say no more.
Oh, I didn't know you did. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I've been waiting for this. It's my moment.
Yeah.
We hope so.
He said, "This is my
I want to
moment."
go on a game show one day.
Yeah.
Oh,
right
shit,
then. So,
lit.
yeah, this is your audition because you got
yeah,
4
yeah.
lifelines as well.
Okay.
And you need at least 9 points to get on the leaderboard, or you won't
that's
knock
like-
off the board. Okay. All right, I'm gonna read you your lifelines. Don't worry, guys. They'll be
The
like,
confidence.
we like it. So here's your lifelines. Yeah, you got 4. You got ask a 90s baby one time. So if you're stuck on Dennis's question, you can ask me or Tem for help. You can change the question one time. So if you're stuck on my question or anyone's question, you can ask for a new question only one time. Multiple choice one time. So if you're stuck, we'll read you 4 answers. Hopefully you pick the right one. You can skip one time. If you skip, you don't lose a point. For every question you get wrong, you lose a point, and the final question is worth 10 points. You ready?
I can skip a question. I can change a question. I can ask for help. I can
Multiple choice.
multiple choice.
And we'll help you along the way with your lifelines
Amazing.
as and when you seem to have needed them.
Great. Who's winning?
Rifa with 17 points.
It's a good score.
Cool.
Very good score.
All right. Question 1. Name 3 apps that allow you to trade crypto.
Crypto.com, Coinbase, Robinhood.
Correct. All right. 1 point on the board. Name 5 different characters from The Simpsons that do not live in Homer's house.
Ned Flanders, Krusty the Clown, Mr. Burns, Nelson. How many more you need?
One more.
One more. Otto, the Janet. Okay, my wedge guy.
Hold on, man. Say no more. That's 2 on the board. Okay. What is the UK's longest river?
if I answer wrong, I lose a point. Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it the River Nile, the River Thames, the River Severn, or the River 8?
I don't think 7 is in the UK. Thames.
River Severn.
Oh.
When you said River 8, I said it has to be 7.
Yeah.
I shagged, man. I shagged, didn't it?
Yeah. So you're back to 1 point, but over to 10.
All right. Who directed Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson? What's it gonna be? I thought this would be easy.
I know the name. I know the name. I can't ask you. Like, you don't even know.
You ain't a student of the
I
game.
should.
I think if you was to ask them, they could potentially get it
No,
though.
they don't know it, bro. I know it, but I don't know it. I know it. Skip, because I don't lose a point.
Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson.
What's it gonna be?
And they can't go on Google, can they?
Gonna make.
No.
Make.
Go on.
Okay, it was Hype Williams.
Damn, I was gonna
That's what I
say
said.
that.
I was
If
gonna
you
say
asked
that.
them,
I was gonna say
they
that.
would be the only guest. You
I
get what I'm
was-
saying?
I wasn't
I
gonna say
couldn't
that.
remember his name though.
I wasn't gonna say that.
All right, that's fine. Who directed Kanye West Stronger?
Director.
What's these director questions? You lot think I'm director encyclopedia? Kanye West Stronger, sing it.
Faster, stronger.
I got what
Yeah,
that make me stronger.
yeah, that's it.
Like now.
I have no clue.
Kanye West.
No, it was Hype Williams.
Are you serious?
And Kanye West
I
though.
thought so.
And Kanye West.
Yeah.
No, and Kanye West.
Huh?
And Kanye West together.
Well, I'm going for the main director though.
What? That's
It
not
was
the
Hype.
point.
It says Hype Williams. When you say who's the
Oh,
director,
that's what it says, yeah?
it says Hype Williams.
Come on, 0.
Okay. I was
all
gonna
right.
say that, but I was thinking there's no way it's the same answer.
Yeah. All right. What time on the clock signifies the universe wanting to send you a sign and you should make a wish?
11.
Well
Yep.
done. Correct.
Nice. All right. Cool. My first
Horrible,
question is,
Horrible.
what is the name in the Let me say that again. What is the name of the Mario character who wears a yellow hat?
A yellow hat.
Yellow.
That's what's his name? Wario.
Yeah.
Well done.
Correct.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, ask me live question. Don't ask me about directing. Ask me about crypto and Mario.
All right. Cool. Question 2. How many edges does a cube have?
Edges. What do you mean by edges?
How many edges?
This is a dirty trick question.
That's a dirty one.
And edges does a cube have?
Sides.
No, that's different. That's a different question. Edges or sides now?
It's the same thing.
Okay. Which one is it, please?
Sides.
Which one is it, bro?
I'll tell you right now.
I'm sure it's the
One.
same thing.
Hold on, I'll start here. This finger starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you're right. I'm talking about edges. Because sides is the
Sides
face,
is different
isn't it?
from edges.
Yeah, sides
what
is
I'm
the
trying to say.
faces. I'm talking about the
Lines.
Yeah,
Okay, let's start again.
yeah.
1,
Is this cheating?
2, no, 3,
Okay.
4.
Using Google.
4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Correct. Well done.
I thought there might have been a bit of a joining at some point. I
No.
wasn't sure.
It was just straight if you can.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
think we had the prop that you
Yeah.
could
Well
actually
done,
count.
well done. Very, you got
Well
the
done.
gumption. Very, very.
Okay, and
But if it's because it's 3D, it's essentially 4 times 3, isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah.
If you didn't have the prop, you just that's it.
It's sharpness.
That's math still. Yeah, you're right.
Math is nothing.
Okay, and my final question is, how do you say 5 in Spanish?
Hold on a minute. How many questions did you ask me?
This is my third.
This is last
And how many did you ask me?
3.
three. We all got 3 each. And then
So if I got it over right, I got 9.
And then the last question is worth 10 points.
I was going to say, how do you get 17?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Cinco. Yeah, but yeah.
Real pocket watcher over there.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So
You spun.
What am I on now?
you could go up to joint second.
How did
Hey,
I get,
no, you
to,
could
how did I get
be
to
good.
minus?
This is good.
horrible. We don't carry last.
You could go
Oh,
joint
days.
second with this 10
Horrible. I
pointer.
lost 2 points.
So you get to pick who asks you the questions. We'll tell you our categories. Mine is in acronyms.
Sorry, what? Again? What's happening now?
The final question is worth 10 points. We'll tell you our categories, and then you pick who you want to ask you the final question. So mine is in acronyms.
Mine is in Nigeria.
I'm trying to think which one I'm in. Okay, mine is in theories.
Nudge.
Okay. What is the tallest building in Nigeria?
Should have picked.
You got lifelines.
You got lifelines?
Yeah, you do.
Oh my days! I have two lifelines left.
Yeah.
You have
could-
ask a 90s baby and change the question.
But I can't ask him, can I?
No. Change your question is a
Tallest building in Nigeria.
Yes. And I'm going to say change the question is
Change-
a wonderful thing to have
Change the
right
question.
now.
To who?
Okay.
What was yours?
Acronyms.
Acronym. Yours was.
Theories.
What does that mean? Theory. That's a very broad.
I know.
Nah, come on, guys.
Scientific theories.
See, I don't like his questioning. He was like sides, edges. Now he's doing Pythagoras.
Acronyms.
Scientific
sounds cold.
theories.
No,
But
he's- no,
acronyms,
he's doing
you might be able
And
to.
you still got another lifeline after that.
What did you study in uni?
Sports marketing.
What did you study in uni?
Sports therapy.
Shit, you don't can't even help with science.
Human nutrition.
Well, I can't ask you.
They might be able to help.
Might be able to help. Let's go with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it.
That's boozy. I would never have done that.
Nah,
Ever.
this is a good question.
Let's do it.
What is the scientific theory which explains the origin of the universe?
Big Bang.
Oh,
Correct.
That was easy.
I was going to say, if Friends one is what does SYM mean, I would say you would have been pissed. Suck your mum. He's there about photosynthesis or some shit. Yeah. Oh, man, that's hilarious, though.
I want to go with your acronyms after.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
One second.
Technically speaking, yeah, let's do a bonus real quick. It doesn't count.
Go on.
Give me a bonus. And then put me above him too, because my name starts with D, not M.
Well,
Let's say closest to the top.
Carry the
it
first
still.
last. The first last.
yeah, you had a smooth round still.
Not bad.
Not bad. And you did it with confidence too.
I messed up. But either way, I wouldn't have got to reefer though. I would have got.
Yeah.
I think I would have been 16, not 14.
That's a very good score, by the
No,
way.
it's all right. It's all right.
You're there.
Like
You're there.
any year, that's a good score.
It's all right,
But
it's all
this
right,
year,
it's all right.
especially,
Especially,
very
it's a tough year. It's a tough
It's
year.
all right. It's all right.
Good stuff. man.
Okay, so mine was
Bonus for free.
Gen Z replaced the acronym YOLO with DIFTP. What does that stand for?
DIFTP.
Yep.
DIFTP. Gen Z. Gen Z weary. Huh? DIFTP.
Gen Z replaced the acronym YOLO with DIFTP.
Do it for the DIFTP. Do it for the. Do it for the. Am I right so far?
Yeah.
That's as
Come
far
on.
as I got. But
Do it
I don't know
for
what
the-
P. And because if it was G,
do it for, yeah, I was gonna say gram as well. Do
Yeah.
it for the it's not people because they don't care about anyone. They don't care about nobody. Do it for the
do it for the pick.
do it for the
Them ain't even trying.
Do it for the pick.
The
do
P,
it
the
for
P is
No, it's not the
is,
P.
is what's doing me.
do it for the oh I see you meant the P
I'm
as
gonna,
well,
say,
the money.
I'm gonna say I'll let them get that. I'm
do it for
locking
the
in
post.
pick. Post.
Do it for the post.
Nope.
Do it for the rah. I'm close though.
Nope.
Do it for the I'm stuck. Do
I've
it.
only heard do it for the gram.
That's it.
But
Do it for the price. Do it for the price.
Nope. I'm gonna tell you guys now. Is do it for the plot.
do it
Plot.
for the
Plot.
Plot.
I've never heard that.
Okay, Gen Z.
Gen
With
Z.
I'll call my nephew right now and ask him.
So yeah, do
Do
it
it for the plot.
They don't say
Yeah.
that. They don't say that. I'm glad I didn't go to your question. I'd have been stuck. I'd have been next to who? I'd have been
They're
next
all
to,
aspiring.
You wouldn't be on there.
Yeah, sure, yeah, you would
be
for
on
sure.
there.
My one, the tallest building was Necom. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No,
Okay,
never.
yeah, so it's good you didn't.
done.
Yeah, wicked, bro. Anything to plug or anything to? Oh yeah, well maybe let us know if you know about when the features come in or.
oh
if
yeah,
there's
no,
any
we're just working on it. You know what I mean?
working, yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to my people. They opened a new lounge here called the Omni Lounge as well.
Yeah, shout
It's in-
them out.
It's on Wells Street. I went there for the opening. It was A1, man. So
Nice,
yeah, if
yeah.
you're ever in Central,
Yeah.
Omi line, OMI.
OMI.
Yeah, it's a nice vibe. You're Omi like water, like in Yoruba. Like Omi.
Okay.
For me.
Yes,
Me?
yeah.
Okay.
Nice
okay,
vibe.
okay.
Other than that, yeah, I haven't got nothing else to really plug for myself. I'm just living life, working,
Yeah.
getting by, managing.
You're doing well. Well done.
Dating.
We're managing. Yeah, so let's wrap it up now.
Wicked. Yeah. Other than that, you know the theory, bro.
Yeah.
Baby crazy.
Cool.